Yeah.
The puppet master.
So. Gets his fingers in there.
He's hush.
Yeah, next thing you know, Curtis is in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis in charge of our days and our nights. Curtis
Cast
in
and
charge.
streams
Of
our cast and our streams.
I kind of feel like he is my boss as much money as he's super chatting.
Right?
Curtis in charge.
We kind of own
on his
everything, don't we?
knees, sucking other peens.
Oh, shit.
We do love you, Curtis.
Oh, Curtis knows how much I love him.
But it would not surprise me one day if Curtis is wearing Steve's skin.
I'm still gonna kill you someday. Oh my god! What you guys? What is Curtis wearing? Is that? Oh my god! That's Steve's face. Is that Len's bandana?
He's like a Frankenstein's monster of all these.
I'm the Wolf King now.
Yeah. I'm the Wolf King.
He's got Jesse Arnold's scalp, so he's got the long hair.
Yeah.
And then it's got Len. He's got Len's bandana holding it in place, and then Steve's face is tucked into the front of it, and he just walks around making ape noises
With his penis tucked.
Oh, into Maverick's butthole.
What? Oh shit. Are we going?
Hey!
Yeah, we're good.
Are we back on live?
Tune into the episode where we shit on our fans.
Curtis, just letting you know, we love you, man. We love you so much. All right.
Well, I'm glad to see you're on the road to being a happier and healthier Jeremy.
If that's the end result, that will be awesome.
Mm-hmm. You are, dude.
Yeah.
Without
happy.
a doubt.
God, it's gonna take work though.
It is. I gotta put in some work. I can't. You know what I really miss is laying in bed and eating like 20 Oreos while I'm barely awake.
Yeah.
You want to know what? I still do that. You want to know why?
Why?
I don't let fucking Lonnie control my life.
That's all right. I'll push you around in your wheelchair.
Real talk. You guys want to talk? You guys want real talk about fucking weight loss? What the fuck am I gonna do with all this skin that I've worked so hard to get? When the fat's gone, what do I do with the skin?
That's the only part that I'm worried about because I'm gonna have to start cosplaying as some sort of flying squirrel
Right.
all the time.
I'm gonna have to tuck it into my belt or some
How
shit.
do you... I think that you're complaining about the wrong thing. Dude, perfect. Flying squirrel cosplay. I try to do like tricks with mine sometimes.
Snap it like a towel.
Yeah.
So they say for every 30 pounds you lose, you gain an inch of dick. So if I ever get down to my ideal weight, I'll have a 14-inch penis. So
Around.
Around.
it'll like be getting fucked by a
like a-
Pringles can.
It's like
You know
a
what I mean?
bucket.
Oh yeah, once you pop, you can't stop because you can't walk anymore with my big old Pringles dick. And I'm not talking about the ones you put in your kid's lunch. You know what I mean? I'm talking about full blown.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or maybe the Stax ones because it's a little bit oblong because of the head because I'm circumcised. You know what I mean?
You don't have the little lips.
Can we...
What?
Do you think my hand will get small enough if I lose weight to be able to get that second half of the thing of Pringles without having to tip the container?
Yes.
Because that's a pain in the ass. Let's be honest. Who doesn't love pizzeria style fucking Pringles, man? You know what I mean?
Pringles are good.
Cody, you hit the Pringles aisle. What can you grabbing? What
Barbecue,
color?
for
Barbecue?
sure, yeah.
I'm a barbecue guy. Trev?
Dill.
Oh,
Dill's good.
I try so hard to love you, and you keep saying shit like that.
Vinegar.
Dill's good.
Jeremy, what are you
Salt
getting?
Salt vinegar.
I usually just go with the regular, the cheddar
what?
cheese. Well,
Cheese, you said.
That sounds like the type of guy that takes orders from a guy named Lonnie.
No, you said cheese. You
All right,
said
hey.
regular.
Hey, YouTubers, what Pringles you grabbing? Put it in the chat.
I love the salt and vinegar and I love the pickle and stuff, but sometimes it burns the skin
your
off my tongue.
Yeah.
So
Maverick's first comment is, "What about my butt?"
you have to listen to the
You have
audio
to listen
version.
to the audio. It may have something to do with Curtis in your butt.
That is true.
Salt and vinegar is the best Pringle flavor. Fuck you, Maverick.
Peter, how's your week?
It was good. It was long. Hold on, sorry. I'm just trying to get the regular stream up.
Kind of like your
Part 2.
wing's going to be after you lose
Not
that
mine. After Jeremy, maybe.
What?
Oh shit. Cody, why can't I find part 2?
Are you subscribed?
No, I'm actually on as my wife is gonna kill me.
I had an interesting interaction this week.
Where and with
I was
whom?
working,
Okay.
and I was in the parking
I can
lot.
only imagine.
It's been interesting.
I can only imagine.
I'm sitting in the parking lot of the gas station, and I just dropped someone off there, and I am working, so in full uniform. And this white car pulls up, and immediately I recognize one of my favorite people, and it's Vernetta. And Renata gets out, and we hug. We're having a conversation. Everything's good, all that. And we hug one more time and hug. And I'm a kind of hugger. I am, right?
Yeah, you squish until
yeah,
you feel
like
the nipple
yeah,
poke
yeah.
through, and
Right.
right.
I'm trying to get, a hug.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gonna get a hug.
get me through the rest of my shift. So
He licks his lips.
she starts walking away, and all of a sudden I hear somebody go, "That's really refreshing." And
Oh, please tell me this goes down the road of a white cop hugging a black woman. Please tell me somebody in little old Whitehall was refreshed by seeing these two ebony and ivory motherfuckers in warm embrace at the gas
Breaking
station.
racial tensions
Oh, my
one
God.
cop at a time.
Look at that, Malcolm X and Luis Farrakhan hugging it out.
so I look over and
Oh man, I screwed that joke up. Sorry, go ahead.
there's a 90-year-old dude just walking up. I'm like, what this dude doing at midnight? He just shuffling up, and I go, "What's that?" And he goes, it's just refreshing to see you hugging her like that. Thank you.
As opposed to what?
The alternative was like knee in the back of her
Yeah, I'm
head.
supposed to be on top of her, like holding her down, which happens sometimes.
Right. But it's all in good fun.
Right. I mean, usually I'm a house, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
She brought the handcuffs.
wow. Like,
What kind of mutant are you that says that shit out loud?
that's refreshing.
I mean, when you're in your 90s, I don't think they give a fuck at all
they don't
anymore.
care. They don't care.
And it's not like he, was like, "How dare you hug
No.
that?"
I mean, he was actually being, pleasant, and but it's still, to me, I'm like, wow, how weird is it that's where we're at? Is that I hug one of my best friends?
Imagine all the memories he has, though. Like
That's true.
all the ways that he's seen people treat
Go the
people
other
through
way.
the years.
Is
Yeah,
Is there a second half to the compliment? Did it take a turn?
No,
No, that
It's
was
so refreshing to see you doing that. I mean, don't have kids though, because they don't belong anywhere. I keep waiting for the other racist shoe to drop.
dude,
You know what I mean?
He was absolutely wonderful, and I kept thinking to myself, dude, if you knew the things I thought about doing to her. Refreshing isn't the word you would use.
No. The shower you'd have to take afterward might be refreshing.
Yeah.
To
might-
get the filth off of
You
you.
might pour bleach into your eyes.
Oh, we have a Stephen Bushotee in the chat. Says, "Have a great show, guys." He can fucking comment on here, but he can't let us know what happened to him. We were concerned as fuck, dude.
Nope. If something truly bad would have happened, Travis would have already gotten a phone call from Courtney about getting rid of all of his toys.
Hang in there, Steve.
Hang in there, Steve.
Hang in there.
Oh, they're already all commenting saying we should have had him super chat, but
Don't read that.
yeah, sorry. Fucked up.
That's our bad. Anything exciting, Peter? Anything?
I died yesterday in D&D.
Oh, wow. What?
Never happened before.
Oh, really?
Really.
Bad choices or just bad rolls?
No, some bad rolls and just some tough bad guys, man. I was playing, and I know that a lot of people don't care about this, but Steve's not here, so fuck him. So we rolled up a one shot for yesterday just because schedules didn't work out to play our main campaign, and I was a turtle cleric, and a turtle is exactly what you think it is. It's a humanoid turtle. like a Ninja Turtle. Only I wasn't a ninja; I was a cleric. So
That sounds fun as fuck.
I have one of the actions I can do is actually come into my shell, and I get like a bonus, a +4 bonus to my on my armor, and so there's a lot of cool stuff. So, anyways, we go through this whole battle, and it was Chris actually took over as DM, so Wes could play. Normally he's our DM, so it was a lot of fun. We played for almost 11 hours yesterday, and we're in the final battle. And I'm the only person in the group that has the ability to heal others. Mm-hmm. So like I'm trying to attack because I'm like, well, if I kill the villain, I don't need to heal the damage he's doing because he's dead. And rolls didn't go well, and so we've got 2 of our teammates that are down, like, and are rolling death saves, right? Well, I'm able to heal one of them. I'm able to heal a second one, and then the final villain fucking casts fog, and so now I can't see him. So my spells don't work unless it's a creature that I can see. So because I knew where he was a second ago, my last action of the game was I took 10 feet of movement, and I went into my shell, and I bowled him over, and it fucking actually worked. So I run, tuck into my shell, take his legs out. He goes down. It's his turn. He uses half his movement speed to stand and cast lightning bolt and fucking kills me. So the problem is he rolls a 20, which is a critical fail on my part, or a critical attack, which means that's 2. Take a step back. When you are 0 hit points and you are prone, you get every time it's your turn, you roll the dice. If you roll an 11 or higher, that's a death save. Okay, if you roll a 10 or lower, that's you're gonna lose, right? Well, the first one to get to 3 is what actually happens to you. Well, his critical damage to me took 2 of it basically gave me 2 bad rolls towards death. So I had 1 roll, and I had to roll over 10 3 times in a row to not die. And my first roll, I died. And but everybody else was saved, and I was able to heal the other people, and so everybody else got out but me. And they did this really cool where they like carried me out to the ship, and like the DM had this whole like little service. It was very cool. So, but I died in combat, and it was worth it.
Is that it?
So,
like that character's done now?
Yeah, it was just a one shot.
Do you just hang out and watch the rest of the game?
Well, if it would have happened, or this was literally the final battle.
Okay.
So it was perfect how it actually worked out. But no, we had spare characters rolled up in case, like, if I would have died, it would have been like, oh, look, and all of a sudden somebody gets off the ship and says, I can help, and then I would have been that character, as to not have to just sit and watch,
So let me ask you this. I have a couple questions about this, because this whole experience sounds fun to me, but like when you're describing all of these things and you're like, back up, blah, blah, I'm like, I can't, it's hard enough for me to play games normally because
when you know the rules,
when I know the rules,
let alone when you don't know any of the rules.
And then this sounds like the kind of setting where I might partake in an adult beverage.
Very much so.
Or a few.
Right.
So like I'm like, would someone hold my hand?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so that's my question. Yeah. Like if I was going to play, I'm going to need someone literally go, 1 + 1 is 2, Travis. You have to roll higher than 2.
Can you roll the dice for me?
Well, and that's one of the things. So, I mean, Wes and Joe are both experienced, and Wes, Joe, and Chris are all experienced DMs. So Chris is DMing. Wes has been our DM for 3 years now.
Yeah.
He's playing. He's asking questions. Like, he needs to be remembered of some of the, because there's just too much.
Yeah.
That's why you have a player's handbook. That's why you have all the reference material right there with you.
Yeah.
Because every turn you get an action, and then you get a bonus action. Well, I have some spells that can be cast as a bonus action and some that can't. And then I have cantrips, which don't use spell slots, which can be cast sometimes as a bonus action, but you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same rotation, but you can do a cantrip and a leveled spell as long as one of them can be used as a bonus act. It's very complicated.
I feel like you're trying to convince me never to play right now.
But the thing is I'd never played a spellcasting character like that, and they knew that. So when I made a couple mistakes, like, I'm going to cast this and this, well, you can't do that. Well, they explain it to you. Mm-hmm. And it's all about getting there. So yeah, it's never anything like that. I've come a long way, like in learning a lot of aspects.
Yeah.
But and it was funny because we were talking about our campaign characters during this one, and we're like, oh my God, that's a metformin fart is what that is. So
I was just saying, speaking of getting there, how's that metformin working for you?
Yeah, thanks, Lonnie. So, but
I was waiting to see how long it'd take.
yeah. So, but
I'm so glad I can't smell it.
hey, Curtis. Hey, Curtis, go to one of your other 9 podcasts and shit talk there. You don't matter here.
Why would he say?
What?
What did he say?
He wants to save the clip of me talking about D&D so they can torture terrorists with it. So. I'm sorry, our hobbies are different. You know, I drive halfway across the country to pick up some random guy I've never met in Mississippi, so I can hand job him all the way to New Jersey. I guess that's cooler than D&D, but that's fine. You know, so. We definitely should play sometime. Like I said, it is a lot of fun, but in a setting like yesterday, it's. Nobody knows their characters. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't have enough time to know everything about them, so the DM is always a huge help in those cases.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Long day. I mean, that's a long time to play. It's a long time to sit. You know.
Yeah, didn't you say like 10 hours?
Yeah. Yep.
Wowee.
We should do a marathon podcast one day.
Yeah.
I'm
sure that wouldn't get boring.
I reached out to the Guinness Book of World Records to ask how long it was.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
And it was crazy. 28 days or some shit. So.
Can you imagine the smell of this?
Oh my God. Especially if I have any more 2Ds like that.
I'm so thankful I didn't smell it.
It was eggy. I don't know what happened.
You ate eggs. That's what makes them eggy.
Did you eat eggs?
I mean, a little bit ago, I guess I did.
Right through.
Yeah, so there it is. Mystery solved.
Do you guys, when you...
Hey, so 1-6 Shooter says he's in on a D&D game. So is there anybody in this chat that's like, well, you know what? 1-6 Shooter wants to do it. Curtis does it. We probably shouldn't. Like, Curtis is anywhere near the level of cool that 1-6 Shooter is.
I think we're going to have a Curtis Pete battle.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I love Curtis too much because he doesn't stand a fucking chance. What's the Fast and the Furious? You can't get with in the ring with Ali just because you think you can box. He knows I can box.
Sumo.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking more like we put a circle on the ground, take their shirts off, just a few
tie to their hands together and both have knives, like the Michael Jackson video, the Beat It video. Yeah, but then they just dance off.
That's what Beat It was about.
Do you realize both of us could have like 100 pounds of flesh cut off our bodies and be all right? That might actually be a good weight loss thing. For Curtis and I.
Just keep cutting.
Just keep cutting.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're telling me Beat It was really about a dance off or something?
Did you ever watch the video?
I did, but I don't remember. And I had much different when I heard that song. I had much different.
It's like some rival gang shit or something. But then and they get like to fight and they tie their hands together and like have the knife thing.
And they're free
like,
hands, so they can't run.
Woo! They have to like dance together. Well, Michael, I think, was just watching.
Right.
Oh, he wasn't in the fight.
He was like, Shimon. Yeah, but then like he came out there and was like Michael Jackson, like, don't fight, dance. Don't fight, dance, blanket. There you go.
What?
You know, his kid was named Blanket, right?
Whose kid?
Michael Jackson.
Has a kid named Blanket?
Yeah, he named him. Well, I mean, I think it's like his nickname, but yeah, he was called Blanket. Being ignorant.
Oh, yep.
Eat It was good. Eat It was, you got Jeremy Anderson saying, don't you mean Eat It?
I love to eat it.
Eat It was sweet. It was pretty much shot for shot, the entire fucking video. I mean, just with food.
I did love Weird Al back in those days.
You should still love him now, you son of a bitch.
Something happened, though.
You filthy son of a bitch.
Yeah, you started enjoying life, and then you ditched the thing that fucking makes me happy. Guess can't fault you. It's your life. But if Weird Al was ever gone out of my life, I don't think I could carry on.
If it hears this, is it gonna fuck it up? If it hears the song, Cody?
Oh yeah. We'll get shut down, especially for some Michael Jackson shit.
Are you watching
Dude's
the video?
coming out of the sewer.
This video came out before Pete was born.
Pete's music video review. It's all shit from the 80s.
We're gonna start with "Take on Me" by Aha.
Yeah.
Best
Next
comic book
is-
music video ever.
Next is Huey Lewis, Heart of Rock and Roll.
This is Men at Work, Land Down Under. Why is he running through the desert with a teddy bear tied to a rope around his waist? That's accurate. That actually happened.
Music videos were awesome.
I loved music videos,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, I was a fucking music video addict.
God, MTV was so great.
Oh yeah, he's dancing it up.
Cody, did you ever like music videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still
Let's
a
get
thing,
going.
guys.
Oh, I know, yeah. But, like, they suck kind of now in a way. They used to be more magical.
Anybody notice the white guy's wearing a black jacket and the black guy's wearing a white jacket when they get
It
their
don't
wrists
matter
tied
if
up?
you're black or white. We would find out. We would find out a few years later.
Oh, look at that. And there's switchblades too.
See? Yeah, switchblades.
yeah.
Oh God, I remember
Focused. Yeah. It's not fair though. They didn't do the right hand because what if the guy's not left-handed? That's not right.
They probably talked about it. Hey, are you left-handed or
What
right-handed?
are the odds of the gang rivals one being each-handed? That's not a thing.
You never know.
Oh, and Michael Jackson gets in the middle. Guys, it's
I
not
told
worth
you.
it.
It's not worth it.
Oh, and then they start to
You're being
mimic him.
ignorant.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're not fighting. We're loving. We're with Michael Jackson.
Have you ever listened to, so somebody took all of the like grunts and groans that Michael Jackson did and just put them all in a row, like in an audio file?
Oh, really?
Where it's like, and then somebody took it and like overdubbed a whole bunch of them and then slowed it down like to half speed. So it's all like, oh. Motherfucker said shucka chucka.
He did say chugga chugga. Apparently he likes chugga chugga.
This has 270,000 views.
Because it's awesome. Yeah, I suggest finding the one that's half speed and has a whole bunch of overdubs. It's insane. Oh.
This is how we're gonna have our marathon.
Yep. We're gonna sit here and just listen to
gonna
fucking
sit here.
YouTube shit.
I'm gonna put this on in the background while I'm making love to Amanda.
Pete's gonna watch YouTube videos.
Still going.
It's not even halfway over.
I do not understand.
Understand. Why would he hold my hand?
Oh.
All right. What else we got?
I think that brings us to.
Oh, apparently Billy Bays drove to Missouri for the hand job, not the other way around. That's my fault.
We got a super chat from Legends Collector 1321, which says, "Not sure if anyone's interested, but Nabisco is rolling out Super Mario Brothers Oreos. The Pokemon ones from a few years ago went for some good money."
What?
the Super Mario Brothers Oreos coming out, and when they did Pokemon, like they must have been a collector's item or
So it's
something.
like a package.
Yeah, so people
Super
like literally on
Marios.
their shelf have a package of stale Oreos.
Dude, when that new Ninja Turtle movie came out in 2014, I grabbed like 2 liters of Faygo with each turtle on it, and they were literally on my shelf for like 5-6 years. They're all like deflated and just like flat ass pop in there and shit. It's like, why the fuck do I have this in my collection?
You didn't drink it?
No, I
Pussy.
should have though. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Holy cow!
Whoa!
I was wrong about the cancer.
It wasn't cancer.
I lied about feeling alpha, guys. I feel pretty intimidated right now. No, we can. No, don't worry. No, that's fine.
I'm so glad you're here for
I know my space.
the drama's gonna be a lot more fun with you here.
I know my space.
You can sit here.
I talk a big game, but
Doesn't really
I'm a
matter.
bitch.
Hi, Steve.
Hey guys, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
We didn't talk shit about you at all. Just want you to know.
What? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, you
He
weren't gonna be
walked out
here.
in the middle of church and said, "Fuck it."
Now you're here. You made it happen.
Well, so
Are you in a fight? Are you okay?
no. I was up camping this weekend with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Told you.
Cancer.
I knew it was either that or
You're
cancer.
pretty comfortable with that being the answer. Yep.
And Claire had to be to work at 10. So I got up and grabbed Katie's car and ran Claire home. Courtney and Katie are still at the
Okay.
cottage.
Yeah.
Courtney and Katie are still at the cottage. Claire's at the Cloverville something.
Chat's flipping out. They're like, "Daddy's home."
Curtis says, "Thank God."
That's what happened. Steve saw that comment. He was like, "I'm gonna take the day off." He saw that comment. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta go in."
I didn't know how this morning was going to go. So I didn't want to commit to being here, but I got everything done on time and fast. And I
Made it
was like,
happen.
I could just shoot up Whitehall Road. And
Yeah. Hang out with my boys.
And he did. He literally pulled a gun out and just shot up Whitehall Road. Like, just dead bodies everywhere. so nice to see you guys. You too, man.
It's good to have you, buddy.
Where's your
Yeah.
sunglasses? It's bright in here. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna do the sunglass thing anymore. We'll see.
Oh.
Is it because that guy got busted? Or
He got charged with shit that they can't seem to prove.
Is it?
But that's not why I wear the
That's enough.
sunglasses anyway.
Is it because the real top G Joe
Joe?
Vassapolo?
Oh, Joe. That was good stuff.
That was good stuff.
I was laughing.
That was good.
No. Why does that cheese look shiny?
because it's got oil on it.
It's like mozzarella balls.
Okay.
I think. Well, welcome to the podcast, Stephen.
Yeah. Let's have a good show, guys.
Yeehaw! Team.
4 strands of rope. Like 1 strand of rope can be easily broken, but 4 strands together can never be severed.
Get in here, Cody. You gotta get in on this. Can't use
Put your dick in, Cody.
Put your dick in the
You
middle.
can't use your hand, Cody.
Everybody put your hands sideways together and we'll give him the group.
As soon as you put your hand in here to do this, he's going to try to smell your fingers. You know that, right?
I would love it if we all put our hands in and
Put like-
Cody's
you put it like
fucking
this.
belly flops.
You do like this. So that they can no. Put your hand like that. No. Hold it like this. Do
Oh, okay.
this. And see, I do this.
Oh.
And then Pete and then
Oh,
See?
hey.
we're gonna yeah.
Not that long, guys.
You were thinking about this one,
Yeah.
like the wrist,
Yeah,
and to
there you
make a
go.
square, and we could like throw Cody into the air.
We can do that too. Whatever.
So, what was I heard a little bit. I was trying to listen to the show a little bit on the way up. What were you guys worried about? I told you I wasn't going to be here, right?
You did tell us, but we then realized that no one asked.
We
you.
all laughed because nobody asked to make sure everything was okay.
You just said you were
You
going to
just
be
said
here,
you
and
were
we just all
okay.
like, okay.
Jeremy, run the board, and nobody said, "Hey, is everything all right?"
And then
Yeah, we're just like whatever.
Then we sat
Goes
down
on
and we're
without
like,
you.
hey, why isn't Steve here? And we were all like,
I don't know.
We're like shitty human beings.
Yeah, we're terrible friends.
Oh.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here this weekend because I won't be here next.
Ooh.
So
Now I never believe you again. I'll constantly just be waiting for you to show up.
no, I won't be here.
What do you got going on next weekend? Anything you can talk about or no?
No, yeah, we're going up to Mackinac Island, and so Sunday will be a long drive. No way I can make it. So, yeah.
That sounds like something you planned, I would think, huh? And made Courtney go?
No, Courtney wanted to go.
Oh, really? That surprises me.
We were
That Courtney
just
made the
about
plans
to
and you're
get
tagging
into.
along. So
We never did get into some drama, did we?
I love Mackinac.
We
Always
got
have.
drama drama's coming.
We were, yeah.
It's perfect time for you to show up because you
The man of the hour.
I mean, and honestly, we haven't moved on from just
The intro.
We took a little on-camera break to shit on Curtis Ackerman repeatedly, or at least I did. So.
I may have caught that. We got a new.
No, you didn't,
new
because it
super.
wasn't on the YouTube.
Yeah, I was on the podcast.
True Top Gun Maverick. If anyone should be top G, it's me. I didn't have to give myself a dumb title. I was already a Maverick by birthright.
Yeah. We'll pass you around the prison and see how many times you get to be on the top. You might be the top G spot in prison, but that's going to be about it, homie.
Maverick is a cool name, but I'll never forget when, Maverick introduces himself to his girlfriend in the first movie. He says, "My name is Maverick." She goes, "Did your parents not like you or something?" It's true.
Really? That's the line
That
from the
is
movie?
the line. And he goes, that's when he gets to puff his chest out and go, "Actually, I'm a pilot." And she's like, "Oh." She's playing dumb.
And then she came right then and there.
"You're a pilot." That's right, a naval aviator.
That's right, an anal aviator.
He really said that line? Like, that line is from Top Gun?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Travis. Ugh. I don't really like that name. Oh, did you know that I have a podcast?
you gotta put yourself in the top. They're at Top Gun, the big school. They're on Miramar, so they're used to going in there in their cool uniforms and getting some
tail.
some love. So he figures, well, this is how it goes.
Just drop the bomb. Just drop it.
He doesn't know he's talking to one of the instructors, and she plays dumb because she's like, "Are you a good pilot?" And he's like, "I can hold my own." Basically, she's fishing to see if he's at Top Gun.
Yeah.
I think your generation sees that jumpsuit and is like, yeah, that's cool as shit. That's a fucking pilot.
He wasn't wearing the jumpsuit
but
at the bar.
But I'm saying in the movie, like I see the jumpsuit and I'm like, that's a garbage man.
Yeah, the only suit that I thought was badass are the Ghostbuster flight suits because they have a pee thing in it. You can pee.
Well, but you know what I mean. That's
Also
where
the
it
garbage
comes.
man.
They have a pee
Also
hose.
garbage
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know why it's called a flight suit, right?
Well, yeah, because
Because the naval people wore.
yeah, but
the same
when you
suit.
when you steal it over and
Right.
make it into a marshmallow covering.
Look at that badass pilot. I'm like, that's a custodian.
So what do we got for toy news?
I thought we were going into drama.
Drama first?
I thought so. I mean,
Okay,
we
do
were
it.
ready to talk about it. We started to talk about it.
What toys? What news is there really to talk about?
There's a lot. but-
Hey, look at these turtles. They look like turtles. Hey, variation of Santa Clauses. Hey, Cosmics are out there. Awesome.
The Cat Slayer.
I got
that's
a bunch
toy
of news.
Let's go right into drama.
Right into drama.
I did not send you anything. I will do that right now. That'll be
Excuse me.
up to you if you choose to post it. Let's see here. So first and foremost, we are going to start with the pre-order now for Amazon's gold label Batman with the Batmobile 2-pack. And I believe that is Michael Keaton. It's definitely the Michael Keaton Batmobile.
Best Batmobile.
Think so?
Yep, I agree.
You too?
No, what,
I think
what was-
he's the best Batman. I think he's the best Bruce Wayne.
Ouch.
Yep.
Steven.
Ooh,
I don't know if that's the best Batmobile. I guess in terms of being batty, like bat motif, and it's kind of like It's actually, at the time, it seemed really cool, but it's actually got a lot of cheese factor, I think, actually, now as it's aged.
So what's the best Batmobile?
I don't know. I really love... I'm not sure if it's my best Batman, but the newest movie's Batmobile
Oh, yeah.
is badass.
Is that a Charger?
That's like a muscle car.
It's like a muscle car.
It's awesome.
Yes.
Realistic. Cody, what about you?
I like the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I'm going to go
The
with the Tumbler.
Tumbler's pretty...
I love the Tumbler.
I mean, it's cool. It just didn't feel like a Batmobile.
And I totally understand that. I just kind of like the realistic vibe of it, I guess.
You like the realistic vibe of the Tumbler. Okay, no, good
It
call.
is real,
Yeah.
though, right? I mean, it's real.
There is one that exists, yeah, for a movie.
Wasn't that actually like a...
Well, in the movie, it was a military vehicle.
Yeah, but is it not? Is it really fake?
I think it exists. I think it exists.
No, it does not exist.
I think it exists as something they built for that movie.
Well, that I agree with. Yes,
Like-
yes. But I guess I thought it was more of a. I guess I don't see those.
In other words, I
driving
think
on
there's
the
one
road.
out there you can actually drive and stuff.
I believe that too, but probably just for that movie. I guess if you're gonna go realistic, it would be the one that you're talking about, which from the newest, the Pattinson Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is just that's a bad vehicle there.
Yeah.
I loved it in the movie. And I thought it actually vibed with the movie. But as far as Batman lore goes, in the world of Batman, Keaton's got the best Batmobile.
That is. Cody just sent this picture, which.
Yeah, he put it on the screen.
Okay,
too.
good. Yeah, because I mean that is. I mean, we could all agree it's not the Adam West Batmobile, right?
Right.
Right.
Well,
I mean, again, that was cool for the times.
What's the
Yes.
tank thing called?
Tumbler.
Tumbler.
The Tumbler. I mean, that feels to me like I look at that and I go, this is somebody that has a tiny penis. And I want to, and like it didn't have to be that. He could have just done a cool Batmobile, but in true Nolan or whoever it was, he had to make this weird thing.
Oh my
I don't like
God. Nolan's Batmans are the best.
You're the.
I think it's like almost the most realistic.
I think he's the most cheesy talking Batman.
Yeah, it's the close. Well, they tried to
In the
sort
way-
of go that route.
And the way that they incorporated it into the movie as a bunch of military projects
Right.
that really had never gone anywhere, but just happens to be sitting down in,
Right.
what's his name's basement, Bruce Wayne's basement.
So the Todd father posted Batman and Batmobile Gold Label 2-pack. Pre-orders are live now exclusively at Amazon.
So what's the difference between this and the thing that Mike brought in?
I'm gonna guess probably paint apps would be my guess. I actually have no idea, and I did not do enough research on this to know. Mostly because I didn't care. Todd said, "Enjoy and be safe." I got to thank.
How unsafe is it to collect his toys?
No kidding. I got to thank Jesus Rodriguez because Jesus tagged me in this. And as you can imagine, this was a little bit of a clusterfuck on Amazon, apparently. Alan Greenwood said, I missed the first round. I'm at work. Second round sold out. Third round, I had it in my cart and Amazon couldn't check out for whatever reason. Literally my shopping experience. Brian Harris said, Sculptor's got most of them. Only way to counter is if we collectively decide we're not overpaying for it on eBay. If you stop feeding stray dogs, they go away.
No, they eat your kid.
I was going to say, they do. They turn into a rabid pack of animals.
Right.
Rock said, it's the only way to stop this. It might mean you won't always get what you want, but as a whole, we'll stop this scalping issue. Damn scalpers.
Of all the issues to stand up against and fight, why do you keep picking scalping?
It's scalping.
You know what I mean?
Before it
No. Human trafficking, that's totally fine. I'm not going to pay more on eBay. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, listen.
We can't bring this country together
Nope.
for anything, but
Nope.
maybe we can for scalping.
Maybe we can't.
Rock is like, I really want the Batmobile, but I could help this kid over here.
Did anybody say, I smell what the Rock is cooking, but... Because that's a missed opportunity there, I think.
Before, at least, it took the scalper some effort. Waking up before everyone goes to stores, making contacts with employees in the toy department. But now, with these online sales, you just need a computer and a script bot that is freely distributed. The vendors and the toy manufacturers have zero interest in solving this issue. They make money either way, and in some cases even helps them more by creating demand.
Yeah. Welcome to capitalism, fuckstain.
So we can only help ourselves by not giving up into FOMO mentality.
You know what we got to do, you guys? You know what way to fix this? We need to get these companies to hire extra people and pay them to police this to hopefully have some stock left over when the sale's done. That's what we should do. You fucking idiot. Get hit by a bus.
Get hit by a bus. John
I don't care. It
Morgenthaler
doesn't have to be a bus.
Buy a Batmobile.
John Morgenthaler said, sold out way too fast. This is really getting sad. Please fix this.
And who's he saying that to? Somebody reading a Facebook post? Good call. You're aiming in the right direction, Dick.
I don't know what it is. Okay, listen to me.
God damn it.
If one of you guys starts calling yourself Pete or Jeremy,
I'm going to switch to Motu Pete is what I'm going to do.
because what do you know? Robbie Rob comes in.
And then Funkmaster Flex.
Bob Bobbert.
Sure hope more are made available. Scalpers cleaned it out before anyone could check out. I was amongst many who were there at the moment it loaded. Added a cart, waited for quantity update, and then the page says sold out.
Oh, my God.
Andrew Barfield said, Todd.
Barfield? Like his last name starts with Barf?
I mean, close enough.
That's unfortunate.
What's your name? Barfield?
Todd.
The way they treat these customers makes me want to Andrew Barfield all over the table.
I love that Todd McFarlane has his own Facebook page and has posted this stuff because this, Barfield here is like, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, dear Todd. Like,
This-
like they're buddies.
This was not a fair shake to the ones that have been there for every wave. Good and bad, stood by thick and thin. I feel cheated, and I'm usually the defender here.
Oh, they're turning on you, Todd.
Come on, Todd.
That's not sex.
Jesus. Todd literally is like, I'm in the parking lot of the bank right now reading these messages.
My thing sold out in seconds.
Call that a success.
The vault won't hold my cash. I've got to convert it to gold bars.
I swear toy collectors are like,
The worst human beings ever.
because we do this like you have to have it, and then when it actually comes where you could have got it, and you walk in and you see it at Target and there's like 8 on the shelf, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for clearance. And I'm
You know
like,
what sucks? It's because we're in this time right now where that stuff that's sitting on the shelf right now is either going to immediately sell out and never fucking come back, and people are just going to go nuts for it, or it's not going to sell at all. It's going to fucking sit on the shelf forever. But you don't know which one.
yeah,
So I freak out and I got to fucking grab it.
You buy
Because
it.
I don't know. I might miss it. And then, of course, fucking months later, shit, there's He-Man shit I could have passed on. I went to Target yesterday. A bunch of Masterverse shit is all like $11 right now. I'm like, God fucking damn it.
is there anything Masterverse or Origins that actually is high dollar?
Maybe some of the exclusive stuff.
If you buy 9 of them.
Which I understand the exclusive, but I'm just. It seems like right in the beginning, Mattel said it's gonna be on the shelves. We're gonna get it on the shelves, and of course, me being a scalper, like there were certain things early on I went and just made sure I fucking stocked up on, and then guess what? There was still a lot of it on the shelf, and so like I kind of feel like there's a lot of toy lines now, and I know there's definitely some people are gonna freak out about this, but eventually it'll probably be sitting at Target on a shelf. They'll do it. They'll put it out. Maybe it'll be a little different, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just don't be a Batman fan.
There you go.
I
That's
don't-
problem
easy.
solved.
Okay, I don't
That's
want
easy to do.
this, but because did anybody here see Flash?
No.
No.
Okay, Cody. No. Yeah, hell no, right?
Did you?
I did. Okay, I did go. But so here's what I would like to hear. Why didn't you go see it? Each one of you. Pete, why didn't you go see it?
Well, I thought it was really good and terrible. I figured that's what you were going to say.
Which part?
Both. It was really good and it was terrible.
The movie?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go see it?
Why didn't I go see it?
Yes.
Oh, because I had no desire.
No interest whatsoever.
I loved the show. I still think it's absolutely stupid that they don't have the TV Flash in the movie.
Steven?
Not a fan of Ezra Miller's Flash.
Yeah, same.
I hate Ezra Miller.
Oh.
As a person and as an actor.
As an actor, I would say. As an actor. I don't know him as a person. I obviously he's done some really... But... Jeremy?
Just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
Not enough interest for me to be like, I need to pay a lot of money to
Yep.
see it when I could just watch it streaming later on.
Yeah. Cody?
I just agree with Steve. I just didn't have like hype for it whatsoever.
So the Keaton stuff, it wasn't enough for you guys. Because obviously they leaned on that.
That's,
right?
that's probably the only reason why I want to see it.
Yep.
That's the only reason I'm curious.
Yep.
And I will say this too is that whole DC universe is falling apart. So to get,
Yeah, that's literally the last movie, right?
so it's like
Except
why
Peacemaker
waste my
season 2.
time? They might give me a cool Keaton scene that doesn't amount to a hill of beans because it's the end of whatever.
Yeah.
It might get a cool Keaton scene, and I don't really want to fall for the hey, this is a crappy movie with a crappy actor that a lot of people don't like who's done some pretty shitty things. But we're gonna give you Keaton and make you want to come anyway. And I was like, I ain't taking the bait.
Yeah. That's what it was. Bait, too. No, don't get me wrong. Keaton, awesome.
I'm sure he did a great job.
Awesome.
Why wouldn't he?
Yep. And
He's Michael Keaton.
And he at least 20 minutes of the movie probably. I feel like. So it was a good. I mean, he was a good injection. I would.
Now I'm curious as to how the Ezra Miller Flash is in the Batfleck. How does Keaton tie in as being Batman?
Because they're doing a multiverse.
It's
like
a
everything
multiverse
else.
story. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Everything's a
fuck.
multiverse now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, and that is a Flash, like the time for. I mean that's something that's been in
is
the
part
comics
of his
for
yes.
a long time. There's been other Flash. There's been all kinds of stuff. But I want in the chat. We have now. How many people did we have in there? We got
37.
We got 3. So those I want
36 that matter because Curtis is in it.
I want anyone that saw
Don't
Flash
listen to Curtis.
and liked it, please comment that you liked it and why you liked it in the comments. And you can spoil it all you want because it was so horrible. But
Yeah.
it is bad.
Like, it's just not a good movie.
There's things in there that are good, like that. But Ezra Miller, like his whole role, the character, like how they're portraying Flash, yuck.
Okay.
I mean, yuck. And I can't imagine any 4 of you sitting in this room watching this movie and liking it. We, Heidi, Vernetta, Mike Smith. Heidi and Vernetta, like, walked out and were like, that was trash. Mike Smith, why didn't you like about it? You know, like
Right?
and he loves DC,
Uh-huh.
you know, so he was very defensive of this movie. But I'm like sitting there going, man, like I can be pretty open minded about a lot of stuff. Wow, Michael Keaton, awesome. Zod, awesome. Flash, wow.
But how long before they have Zack Snyder come in and add 9 minutes to the movie, re-release it, and then all those stupid idiots go see it again? I mean, you guys, they gave us a movie that everybody went and saw, nobody liked. Then they had somebody add to it, re-release it.
I heard that was good though.
And people fucking went back and watched it again.
I watched it again.
Like,
Yeah.
you
I
stupid
did.
idiots.
I didn't go to. It wasn't at the theater, was it?
No, you had to watch it on
It
HBO.
was HBO. So
Yeah.
I watched it
At home, yep.
in like half-hour segments because it's 14 hours long.
Yeah,
And
Right?
it did add to that movie. Did it make it a great movie? No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it added to the movie. Anything you add to
No,
a
I mean,
movie adds to
I
a
thought
movie.
it added good stuff to the movie.
Good
I thought-
content.
Yeah,
Well, I can just tell you the one scene I saw with I can't remember if that was the scene with the Darkseid back in the time fighting Zeus and all that. Was that in the original cut?
I don't remember.
I don't remember
I don't
either.
fucking remember
Like
it.
that scene was.
The only,
Why didn't DC give you the good movie first?
Oh, Warner Brothers is
'Cause they don't care.
notoriously- Warner Brothers is notoriously horrible,
They do not give two shits about the
they
fans
were just
or
trying to
anything.
play catch up.
and it's
Fast.
money,
Yeah.
and they don't have the right people in the room.
Yeah.
To make you say, hey, this is why you got to care. Well, this is how you care about a character.
There's definitely elements from that whole world that they built that I liked.
Yeah.
But it was just so convoluted from the fucking beginning.
I think most of the actors were
Oh,
fantastic.
Great
I-
casting.
I
Yep.
feel like that era wasted some great actors.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have loved to see. I love.
Cavill?
Yep, I love Henry Cavill. I liked Affleck as
Yep.
Batman.
Yep.
I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
How do you take a bunch of great actors and a bunch of great source material, put them all together in one movie, and make such a huge shit sandwich?
Well, I think that's what we've
Because you're right,
writing.
Steve. They,
Writing
all
is the
those people
key.
individually crushed their roles.
Yeah, I even I didn't like the look of Aquaman at first because he doesn't really look like Aquaman, like what's in my head.
Yeah, yeah.
But I really kind of fell in love with his character because Momoa's great and he's good at being comedic. And I mean the scene where he was sitting on the rope and he was telling the truth. I mean that was one of the best scenes in the world.
Right.
Has anybody seen Fast X
No.
with Momoa as the bad guy?
No.
I don't watch any of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I watched like the first two. I think I
I
gave up after Tokyo Drift or something.
I've never seen Tokyo Drift.
Tom Cruise said that The Flash was the savior of superhero films,
Tom Cruise.
and then James Gunn
Just
said
like
it was
Scientology God was the savior of the world. Uh-huh.
yeah, and then James Gunn said it was the greatest superhero movie of all time.
Really?
Yeah, James Gunn's a notorious doper.
What?
I love James Gunn.
I
but
think he
But
has to
it-
say that.
It flopped.
a huge flop.
Well, also you gotta. It's the
Black
last
Adam did
movie.
better,
It's the
even.
last movie in the fucking in that world. So people are like,
Yeah.
why invest your fucking time into
Why
it?
do they come out and make a press release that, yeah, we're cutting this off after Flash, which is only a couple movies away. Now go see those movies.
How
Yeah.
many times have you guys heard that a show is being canceled and then immediately stopped watching it?
Yeah, or not
Why am I
start.
going to watch? Yeah,
I
or
won't
not
watch
start.
the third season of Witcher.
Yeah, I never.
Because I know Cavill's not coming
Nope.
back for 4.
You're gonna watch the third.
Yeah, I
you're
heard
full
it.
of
I'm not going
shit.
to.
No,
No.
you're full of shit.
I didn't.
They're not gonna.
I didn't finish
I
the
don't care
second.
anymore.
What if they tie it up?
They're not going to
You
because
didn't
they
finish
already,
the second. Wow.
they already cast Thor's
No,
little
but what
brother.
if they? What if he's not gonna be?
I couldn't see it,
Geralt,
Trav.
or
You still gotta watch it, Steve.
No. Not watching
Because
it.
he's in it.
he's the main character on it.
I
still.
know, and I heard he hated the whole thing, and it's one of the reasons he left is because it doesn't. It's a shit show. So
I heard it's good.
But did you play the game?
no,
Then it's not going to bother you. Did you read the books?
I'm just
That's not
supporting
gonna
my
bother
buddy
you.
Cavill. Me and Cavill are pals.
and he's in it.
I just that movie was wow.
Bummer.
Keaton was the shit though.
It's crazy though, but like now they still plan on doing like a season 2 of Peacemaker, right? And that's in that fucking world.
Yeah, but they can easily just change that to they
Yeah,
don't need.
They had no. They didn't have
really wasn't
anybody
any
in
ties.
the Peacemaker.
They
I mean,
did.
they
Remember.
joked.
At the very end of the
They,
first season,
they did come in.
yeah, they had Momoa and
Dude, they'll just that show is so zany. They'll just easily be like they'll write that
just
off.
drop that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a different universe.
Yeah, it's no problem.
yeah.
They'll be fine. And
It was the best thing fucking DC did. So
which is James Gunn.
yeah,
Yeah, I think when he's allowed to do that kind of stuff, I love him. We'll see what happens and I'm still optimistic about the future. Like I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
But they need to get rid of Ezra. That just has to happen.
yeah. Oh, I don't think that there's any.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
We know that he's done. It was. I can't. I would love to sit down and watch it with you guys just to see what you thought because
He wants to watch it again.
I want
Right.
nothing.
no, I would just watch
He
them.
secretly loved it.
I would just watch them.
I want nothing more than Disney to buy DC and then redo all of this shit, so then everybody can be like, Marvel did DC better than DC did DC.
Well, the reality of it is there's some amazing characters there. I mean, there just is. Batman is and will always be one of the best characters.
It's just weird because now they have like these. I forget what they call it, Elseworld or something. I can't remember what they're calling it, but like. So now we're gonna have a Batman with the Pattinson Batman world, and then you have like the Joaquin Joker world, and like those two aren't related, and then you're gonna have this new James Gunn thing. So like,
And
I don't understand how they don't link those two. The vibe of Joaquin's Joker and Pattinson's Batman the vibe of both of those things felt very similar to me. Rooted in real society and
Right.
real life, and dark and gritty, and like those two I feel can be natural enemies the way they did those things.
Yeah, the only thing is like they had, Bruce as a child in the Joker, and then he's
Yeah, but
first year or whatever.
But one of the saviors of the Pattinson Batman is how young he is as Batman.
Yeah.
So you can give us a late 30s Batman against Joaquin's fucking Joker.
Yeah,
Right?
but he would be pretty old by that point
Oh,
too.
he'd be older, but
Well-
you could make that happen.
They
They
could make
do
that
they do
work.
this stuff
They
called
could-
makeup.
But then,
make
of
that
course,
work.
they already
Old.
put a Joker in that movie. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that
God
doesn't
damn it, DC! You're just
See,
garbage.
that doesn't mean that they can't do because there were multiple Jokers, so it's not like they couldn't be like this guy inspired this guy and blah blah blah. They
Right.
could
You
You know
pull
what?
that off.
I will
but-
tell you, I don't need it to be all connected as long as the movies are good. I can.
I'd agree with that.
I can
And
live
DC
that
actually might be better off leaving them disconnected.
to
Yeah.
an extent, for sure. At least from that standpoint. I had a couple. There was a couple people in our groups who commented that they liked it, and after watching it,
I immediately
You're not
clicked
friends
out
with
of
them
the group.
anymore.
I want to keep an eye on those people.
Yeah.
Because wow. All right, so moving on. And I kind of figured you guys hadn't seen it, but in the Cabal, Charles Swearingen said, "Isn't there a dedicated Cabal group for Cosmic Legions?"
Yeah, it's the Cosmic Cabal, right?
Uh-oh.
A Cosmic Cabal. Yep. So,
So is that a statement? But like, don't put your cosmic.
Yeah,
stuff
he
in
doesn't
here
want
'cause I
cosmic.
don't
yeah,
want-
so I wanted to get you guys...
your cosmic in my mythic.
Because I don't want to see that cosmic.
So I want to get you guys' vibe on that. Like, what do you think?
I understand where he's coming from.
And they're trying. There's a Cosmic Cabal, and anytime someone posts a picture of something cosmic in the Mythic, someone will say, "Hey, that'd be really cool," post it in here. But how do you guys feel about it? I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I don't want to be in 50 fucking groups.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think if they knew from the beginning that there would be different names, then that group would be named something different. Like that group, I feel like that group should just involve everything. But that's just my
The
opinion.
Cabal.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
kinda
but
what
it's
I-
Mythic.
that's kinda what
But
I
it's
think.
Mythic Legion's Cabal.
right.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that there was cosmics
Coming.
coming.
Yep.
What do you mean you didn't know? You fucking.
Do
one of
they
the horsemen
post
should've known.
Figura Obscura in there?
Yes.
Yes.
And there's actually a
There
Figure
is a
Obscura
Figure Obscura
website
group as well.
or a
Yep.
group or whatever.
Yep. I just
Doesn't matter. The Cabal is on its way out.
Saying this shit. He keeps saying like it's gonna fold up.
Yep. And you know what? In the day that it does, I'm gonna fucking I told you so all over your
It's not gonna
faces.
fold up. How can it fold
How
up?
would it
Like,
fold
literally,
up?
how does a
there's
face-
there's
a
5,000
Facebook
people in there.
group fold up?
And it'll end up just going. Nobody will quit. Everybody's gonna quit posting. Everybody's gonna just get sick
There's
and
so
tired
many
of
people
it.
that love
and-
those those bickering. There's a ton of people that love the bickering.
Oh yeah.
They love the drama,
They love the drama.
and I think that it's, I don't know.
There's gonna come a point where that stuff is gonna overrun it, and the horsemen aren't gonna want to be associated with it anymore.
You think so?
They're gonna cut it.
But even if they're not associated with, let's say they drop the whole, which I can't see happening. Like this is the official fan community of. Even if they did that, that group is not going anywhere.
Well, keep telling yourself that.
My opinion is that the horsemen know that just because there's a couple squeaky wheels, the majority of the people there love the damn line, and
It doesn't, yeah, but at the end of the day, there are guys that I truly think love their wives and still beat the shit out of them. It doesn't, and that love isn't enough, Steve. Everybody knows that love isn't enough.
Are you comparing the Cabal to a
Abusive
white beater?
relationship.
That's like the third time somebody's asked a question like that today. I said that. I said it out loud. Like I said those exact words. Like it wasn't.
You are such a hater. Why do you
Man.
why do you hate the Cabal so much?
What?
Why do you hate it?
Oh, I love the Cabal. I hate the people in it. So. And not all of them. There's just a select few that ruin it for everybody. But those select few create opportunity for bandwagoners, and I don't like bandwagoners. So I don't like people that can't think for themselves, and I feel like the cabal is full of a bunch of fucking people that can't think for themselves.
Well, I mean, it is the internet.
Right. And this, I mean, you could insert any single Facebook group into this. This isn't about the cabal. This is about Facebook groups in general.
It's probably
anything
fair.
that gets to over 1,000 people starts to decline. By the time it hits 1,500 to 2,000, I don't want to be it anymore. By the time it hits 5,000, I'm waiting for it to implode on itself, like a submarine looking for the Titanic.
That's why I like living in a small city.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because the small city Facebook groups, those are better.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in all those too.
Yeah. Some good drama in those.
Just fuel my hate fire, you know.
Do you ever think maybe do you feel like you're looking for the negative?
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm not going to find positive posts so I can go against the way I feel about something. That's kind of not the American way, right?
I get that.
No, I just stay out of the cabal for the most part. Every now and again, somebody will say something stupid enough to warrant my attention, but for the most part, I look at cool photos and I scroll.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, that's a cool photo. That's neat. Okay. All right. I'm gone.
I'm like, I scroll through and I look at, that's a cool photo. Well, it's not 1.6 shooter cool, but it's all right. And
How come you haven't left it yet?
because some of the photos I do like. And honestly, my biggest thing is I do like the customs. You know?
Yeah.
But I just now, seriously, like I'll get on the cabal and I'll look and somebody will say something like, oh my God, this is a stupid post. There's already 100 comments. And I think I'm a little bit heartbroken that those 100 comments aren't all shitting on that person for being an idiot. There's actually other idiots in there supporting the idiot. And so I just need to... It's maturity is what it is. I've grown up. I'm a better man than I once was.
All right.
But I will say frickin' Culp is in there taking care of business.
Yeah, he
That
does.
guy don't mess around. He's kind of the ultimate moderator.
No, he does a really good job. It's hard, you know. Fucking trying to
it's a
moderate
shit job.
5,000 people.
Especially with 4,800 of them are fucking absolute asshats.
Which is a fact.
Right. And based on my comments, I'm one of those asshats. Don't think I'm not deluded enough to think I'm not part of the problem. I'm part of the problem.
So there is literally another group, the Cosmic Cabal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, as soon as Cosmics dropped, Walter started the Cosmic Cabal. And I believe he started the Figure Obscure one too, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
He had all that extra time from moderating the Cabal to moderate the Cosmic one. Do you think there's somebody like... does he have a moderator in the Cosmic Cabal that like dresses up like a cosmic person? How he had Elliot in the Mythic who like dressed up like a knight? Like, does he have is there a guy that dresses up like a Sphyxian and like he's the main moderator?
Should be.
Could you imagine if that's one of those your fetishes? You dress up like a bug, and all of a sudden you find out there's this group that you could be in.
and then it turns out like we found
Finally!
it was all a sexual fetish, and you're actually a serial killer because you cut the heads off of everybody you have sex with. Like, whoa, you took it too far, Travis.
So are you allowed to post Cosmic in the Mythics? Or
Yes.
You are allowed.
But
yes.
people like that will post up and ask you not to.
Gotcha.
They're a classy bunch.
You know, I guess it's weird to me too because I understand there's gonna be some people who are like, I just like Mythic. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah.
You got your Cosmics in my Mythics. I don't like that. I could see that.
but I just saw a custom that someone made the other day where they took off all of these cybernetic, cosmic-looking pieces off Kragnar, and they put all the pieces from a ogre or a half giant, and guess what?
It's mythic.
It's Mythic. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple.
Yeah.
You can't tell me. I mean, this dude is going to be in armor, and people are
yeah,
going to be loving
for sure.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
I could see
don't
that.
See it.
Thygor. He's talking about Thygor.
I don't see it.
Yeah, and I understand it's not going to be for everybody, but man, I don't know. Like
Is there a... Did they change that?
Oh yeah, today also is the last day.
I don't know what this is. I think that this
Okay.
it's a fan page.
All right.
But the title, Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions.
Yeah.
Fan page.
So I feel like that's what they should have done with the Cabal.
Yeah. Yep.
Just one group.
Yeah.
Or change it to the Four Horsemen Cabal.
And it is. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
it still is. It is kind of that, you know. I just. Oh God! I just saw a picture of Ezra up there, and I was like,
Right?
God!
And I
dang.
instantly got angry
I
again.
did. I got mad again.
How you feel when I see Oliver's picture?
I'm like, not only that, there's 2 Ezras in that movie.
I know. I saw a lot.
No, I saw that. That was
See this one?
Oh, am I supposed to show it right now? Or?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
What we're
Just
looking at-
banking on the last thing we were talking about.
This is wild.
We're looking at what we're looking at Cavill and his replacement, right?
Yeah.
As Superman, and it looks like they superimposed Cavill's hair
Yeah.
over the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
sharing
gotta
the
be
same
a
hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, that says
Only the curly cues though, because the hairline's different.
right. So you have the Fruit Loops, which is Cavill, and then the Fruit Spins,
Which is great value. Walmart
other guy.
brand.
Yeah, great value version.
That is a great picture.
They do look alike.
That's like you opening up today's podcast.
That was Cavill, right?
Yeah.
That was
without a doubt.
Cavill? Yeah.
You were definitely Cavill. Light. That's what Superman's supposed to look like, though, too.
Yeah, but I think they're so comment on the facial features.
Yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
It's just funny, they get a guy who looks
You got to
just
replace.
like
You're
the guy.
replacing this guy, and
Yeah, but it's not. Their stories aren't tied together at all. So
But
whatever.
if you look at photos and videos of him when he did auditions, he was skinny and
yeah, he wasn't as jacked as he
yeah.
is now.
I really just wanted more bathtub scenes with Amy Adams.
yeah, with
She
me
She
playing
is. She's
with
hot.
me as Cavill.
She's hot. Amy is hot.
she keeps getting better too.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
She's got the sweetest ass at Night at the Museum too.
And those pants do her justice.
Fuck yes, they do. She plays the woman pilot that
Amelia
died,
Earhart.
Amelia Earhart.
One of the
She's
first
wearing those
females
pilot
to-
pants, almost like horse riding pants. Oh.
Yeah.
Anything else, Travis?
Yeah, we have one last one, and Steve, at any point, if you are uncomfortable with this, I just feel like it.
Is this one I've got to pee beforehand?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna want to go pee.
I'm gonna go pee then.
I just feel like as friends, we should address it. What do you think? I mean,
Whatever, man. I'm an open book.
No, you're not.
I just feel like
My heart is an open book
we're here to
for
support
the
you.
whole world to read.
I mean, you know that. I mean,
Sometimes nothing.
and I'm gonna say most of the time I'm on your side. So I think it'd be important for us to kind of walk through this.
I used to be. Then he started fucking me. So
What did I do to you?
nothing. It's fine. I got over it.
Obviously not.
It's fine.
If you're not on my side anymore.
I cannot
Just
wait.
doesn't text me
I
back.
cannot wait
He
for
doesn't.
Cody to hear this.
I gotta fucking
I'm
drag
pretty
him out of
sure-
bed to go fucking do PO2.
You don't even come to my house anymore. You used to
I was
pick me-
holding you back.
You used to pick me
I was
Steve, me
holding
and
you
you were
back.
about to hang out so much. Right down the road.
Yep.
PO2 episode 200. Cody
Come on over.
and Steve.
It'll be fun.
I'm picking you up next time. I'm gonna jack you off the whole way over.
Gonna go full Billy Beige, Curtis Ackerman, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys ever ride together?
I don't know.
We
It just
did for
because
years.
I was always late, and so I was like, just fucking, you're 15 minutes away. Just drive.
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be late.
Yeah.
That's
Results
true. That is true.
in me sitting down here for a half hour.
go.
All right, Jeremy, I feel like you would be the one to read this because we do know that everyone prefers that you read the toy drama. We just don't want you to have to do everything on this podcast. But I think it would be best if you probably read this. Okay.
In your voices.
In Courtney's voice.
Yo. This is my wife's. Oh shit! My wife's gonna kill me. Support group. Courtney Bushotee. If anyone listened to the episode last week, June 25th, when the guys talked about Father's Day and how I bought Steve a chair that I wanted because he bought me the utensil holder that he wanted for Mother's Day, I would like to defend myself after he said that it was something that I wanted. First of all, I think everyone in this group can agree that after dealing with this top G shit for 20 years and being the primary parent while he paints toys and does 3 podcasts, which I'm not bitching about, just pointing out that it does take time away from the family and adds extra responsibilities on myself. She's not upset about it. I really thought I would get a better gift than a utensil holder that he stated we needed. I even went to the lengths of making it easy for him by creating an Amazon wish list so he wouldn't have to wonder what I wanted for Mother's Day. And it'd be so fucking easy. She didn't say that, but I just, it would be so fucking easy for him to just order something. A utensil holder was not on the list. I'm not trying to be a bitch about it, and I do love my husband. But for being a top G, don't you all agree? He should be taking better care of his wife and the mother of his children by setting an example for his girls on how they deserve to be treated by their husbands someday. Just a thought. So yes, I did buy him the chair. That was on my wish list for him, since I didn't know what to get him anyway. Any suggestions as to what I could do differently moving forward are appreciated. I know you all won't let me down, except maybe Tim Sawyer. Laughy face.
Divorce him.
Before we get Steve's take on this, Cody.
Maverick had a funny comment. Jeremy sounds like Roger Rabbit.
Oh, please, Eddie. You mean Courtney sounds like Roger Rabbit. I can't do a good Courtney.
No, that was a good post.
Ain't that a great post?
Yeah.
That was some top G shit.
That was some top G shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like giving gifts, so I like thinking those things through. So, utensil holder's fucked.
Steven.
Well, this is my wife's gonna kill me family here. So
This is a prime moment where the name of our podcast really comes into play.
I know all the listeners, we rag on each other and we have our fun, but I think we're all one family. So I mean, I'm not ashamed to tell you that the last week or so has been rough. I've had to do some soul searching. I don't know why you're laughing. This isn't funny.
I'm not
laughing.
I'm not laughing.
I'm holding back my crying.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
laughing.
You know how it is when you're a guy and you're gonna cry. You gotta laugh.
He's literally got tears.
You gotta
flooding
laugh
in his eyes.
I just can't wait till he gets her a second utensil holder like Heidi got you the same time. Do you like it? Yeah, I like it the last time you bought it for me too.
I didn't even like it then. I'm like, what's up with this baby knife? I'm not a baby. I know I got small hands, but I'm not a baby.
I knew we had a different Steven today. He
Travis
came in
Bolles,
and he was like,
I'm
no
not a
more
baby.
sunglasses anymore, probably.
His hair's not done.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
This is the cancer talk. I told you guys.
Is this
Campser.
Are you a new Steven?
So when I saw the post, it was kind of like seeing myself through different eyes. Yeah, I'm a simple guy. I'm a very simple guy. So when I brought up that we needed a utensil holder, and she said Mother's Day's coming, I interpreted that as, hey, that would be a good Mother's Day gift. But I know now that that's crazy talk.
When they say they want it.
So
is this like the tray that goes in the drawer that sorts the utensils?
no, this is like a crock that sits on there where you can put the utensils in, because she used to have them all crammed in the drawer, and they tried to open the drawer and it would get stuck because one would pop.
Oh, so it was like for like the big stirring spoons
Yeah,
and the ladles.
yeah. And I
Okay.
got a nice one. It's I thought that was because I didn't.
It was $8 with free shipping. I mean, I
Yeah,
put some money in.
But we sat down, we talked, and things got a little hostile
Before or after this post?
after the post. As I just couldn't give up. I couldn't get past my own hubris.
What's that?
I don't know, but people say that.
You got it?
I do.
Steve, I feel like this is
a script.
I feel like you need a ukulele and you need to be singing this apology.
Yeah.
Excessive pride.
Excessive pride, yeah.
So we decided that there were some things that when your life is kind of coming undone at the seams, and apparently my insurance actually has a really good marriage counseling program. So we went to see somebody.
Lonnie.
Her name's Winona, and we've been it's been intensive. Last 3 times this week we sat there and we kind of talked about things, and I guess I'm doing it all wrong, and that's kind of where, like I said, I think the sunglasses are gone, because I need to stop blocking out the light and letting in the light. Because I'm just too damn negative. Everything, I'm having a hard time finding joy in my life. And I just gotta stop. And now it's, I'm making the family the priority. So, I went up this weekend. We spent a good time camping and stuff, and really just getting back to me and my beautiful girls. Playing cornhole and doing those family things, and and I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be a better friend. Pete, you're freaking hilarious, and I don't say that enough. And I just hope that you're a big part of this show, and I minimize that sometimes, and I just want you to. I just want you to know that, I love you. I love you, sister. I don't know why you guys are laughing. It's kind of making me. I don't know what's going on here. I didn't expect it to go this way.
Maybe we're the asshole friends. I think we determined that this morning when we didn't find out why you weren't here. I'm just getting hit with a lot of reality right now, all right?
It just hit me hard.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond, so this is what you get.
The light is finally shining on you, too.
So I'm going to take a different approach at life. And
how's Curtis feel about this?
I hope he feels good, because Curtis is also one of my, he's a great guy, and so are you, Jeremy.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
I hate to make you feel like I don't want to ever have you feel like you're in the back seat, and if you want that Spexian. Which I haven't posted that Patreon episode, so you guys might not know what that's about. But when I do post it, that'll make sense. So if you want that specs, you just have it. You don't have to give me anything. It's no big deal.
Me next.
Well, Trav, I think, when we're doing this, I feel like I've judged you a lot. You with your open lifestyle and the things, your choices you make, and just this loosey-goosey-ness of a thing you got going on, and your kid being out of control and stuff like that. And, and I just, what, that's wrong of me. I'm not perfect, and I just.
This is me next.
Thank you.
So,
Kumbaya.
that's it. I don't know if there's any more you guys want anything else. I mean, like I said, now's the time to talk about it, because Winona says I should be telling people
How you feel? How you really feel?
I feel, and yeah.
But not negatively.
Well, I should be real,
Mm-hmm.
but just not stuff down, my emotions as much as I thought that was the way to be a man, but now I know that real men cry, because Winona says so.
I just cried.
So. We're gonna get back on track.
Does Winona give you weed gummies?
She's given me a lot of books to read.
Can you tell me, did you walk into the conversation with Winona wearing your sunglasses?
No, I think the first part of change is wanting to do it. We call myself. I go around here and I've acted like I'm a big deal and calling myself Heel Steve. I like to think this is real Steve.
Fuck you. I would have gone with Feel Steve. But yeah.
Barfield Steve.
That's funny.
Super chat from Curtis says, "Hang in there, Steven."
Thanks.
And it has a cat crying, which can only mean wet pussy. Well, I appreciate you being real, Steve. I don't know if that was an apology or not, but I accept whatever you said. Fuck.
I don't know. This bullshit makes me want to kill Steve. So
Thank you, Thank you, Steve.
I don't know if we really need to go through the comments on that post
No, I think
after that.
yeah.
So, if you were tuning in for Heel Steve, he's dead.
He
huh?
gone.
Ernie Vega says Winona is his acting coach.
Wasn't that part of being a man?
What?
The acting?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, you act like you care about this.
Yeah.
Steve liked The Flash.
He's really come to love The Last Jedi.
Oh.
All right, guys, where are we going?
Goodness, I don't know.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, where do
Steve?
you...
I thought we had some toy news.
Hell with those kind of lies.
We got toy news.
We got some toy
We
news.
got toy news.
The end is nigh. The Mythic Legions All-Stars 6 pre-order ends tonight. For you YouTube watcher listeners. But we don't know when this episode will get out, so you audio listeners at home.
For the audio listeners, the Mythic Legions All-Star 6 pre-order ended recently.
Yes.
What an amazing wave.
Yeah, there's some skeletons that I'm going to have to jump on before pre-order ends tonight.
You know what, though? If you don't make it, I got you.
Thanks, Steve.
Who was the tribute character in this one again? Vasa Polos. And what was the other one?
Vets Polo is not I don't know if I'd call it a tribute. He designed
the
the
design,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
I think that is it, actually.
There wasn't a tribute figure?
Nope.
Oh, how does that feel, y'all?
Here's some interesting news that dropped. I saw it yesterday. Jennifer Garner returning as Elektra for Deadpool 3.
That's cool.
Did you guys ever find Jennifer Garner attractive?
Yeah, I still do. I mean, every woman's beautiful in their own way. They all have something in them, and I think she seems like a good-hearted person, and she's kicking ass, man.
She's dynamite in 13 going on 30.
I did like that movie. So was the Hulk.
I have seen a lot of these little things like this for Deadpool, and I am super excited. Super excited.
It's interesting.
Obviously, he's going to be doing some kind of like reality, like bouncing.
They're doing a lot of that.
Did you guys see the picture of Wolverine in his costume?
No. Is there there's a picture with him in costume? Really?
Yellow and brown.
Oh, nice.
Yellow and brown.
Shoot.
Well,
Or maybe
Cody,
yellow and
you
blue.
got to get that up. You got to find that. If you would, please.
I hate you already.
But he loves you.
I understand Pete's aggression. I know where he's at. I've been there.
Just a week ago.
Maybe even yesterday.
Oh. There's no way they scrubbed it. There's no way it was fake. 'Cause
Maybe
what
it
I
was-
saw,
Could have been
it
fake,
looked
yeah.
real.
Was
No.
it in the theater, or was it a
Impossible.
picture? Or was it a trailer? Or
Nope. It was just a
Leaked.
a leaked
photo?
image. I don't have to go to images. Does it show up on there? Because I could tell you. It's this one right here.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, that does.
video.
You know, we'll use that one. And who knows? I mean, like
That could be fake.
it definitely could be fake. Without
Either way,
a
it
doubt.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Don't it look
Yeah,
awesome?
it does. I really like it.
And I mean, I think we all kind of this is what we always wanted. We always wanted to see him in.
I don't know
Is
why
Deadpool-
they never have done something.
Right, they like
It's
teased
silly.
it.
Because Fox thought if they put him in superhero costumes.
I know they thought that in the beginning, but
Yeah.
after their how long was he? How many movies and how long was he?
Yeah,
Wolverine.
20 years.
Where they could have got. It feels like they could have gotten to the point where they would be like, I think
does
we
look
could handle this. I think we could do this and it would work.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely could be fake.
Yeah, regardless.
Billy Page says it definitely is fake.
I mean, I think it's super cool.
No, if fake or not, it looks cool.
Well, hopefully they got the balls to do it.
And I'll say, like, that is one thing that was cool about that Flash movie. They did have some really neat cameos in it, and some weird ones that you just would not have ever even expected.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling this Deadpool movie is going to be one of those. It'll be a fun
It's weird
ride.
because we haven't heard anything about Cable coming back
I
or
don't think.
Domino.
I saw an interview with her, and she said she's not in it,
Yeah. So,
which kind of surprised me because she was.
Busty.
And,
well, and she was like a big part of that story.
and
so.
I thought she was good. Like,
Then, is Juggernaut coming back?
I have not heard anything.
You know? I mean, of course, it was
didn't he die?
Ryan Reynolds who played him, so.
I don't think he died. I think they.
No, he got up out of the water and walked away in the background.
Yeah.
You could see him walk away.
Yeah.
But,
It's gonna be fun.
yeah, they're going to have the Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Colossus, Vanessa, Peter, Dopin. I don't remember how to say that. And then Blind Al.
Dopinger.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I don't know.
Pass.
Super 7 Thundercats,
Yeah,
New Wave.
that's fun.
Looks pretty fun.
No, Steve, really?
Yeah, I like it.
Didn't you just buy something like this?
Yeah, I bought the toy versions of Lion-O and Monkey-In, and looks like now we got the toy version of Jaga and Gru in there, and that it's kind of it looks like a mixed wave to me because that's a Lunatic in the back there.
Yeah, you
And
got
she
who is that?
looks-
Chilla.
You know what? It's not real Steve. It's Trav Steve. I like that. That's nice.
It says Chilla, Groom the Destroyer toy version, Jaga toy version, and Wily Cat. And then also there's like a head pack thing.
To get Wily Cat is big, I think.
It's all, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do think those colors are fun. I mean, to me, that's... I would like to get this. I don't know. I'll have to sit down with Courtney and see what she thinks and see what is this character's name. See if we can afford it. Because
Unifang.
Money's tight.
well, I got there's different priorities, you know.
Gotta get some gifts.
You know, it's just we've got kind of a $50 limit where if anything over $50, we got to talk about it.
Thanks, Winona.
Okay,
This is good.
moving on. Yeah, we got a little statue of Link from Tears of the Kingdom.
Greg says, "Hey boys and what's up, chat." Hey boys and what's up, chat.
It's probably saying hi to the chat.
Oh, hey boys and what's up, chat. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, man, he's burning them on a Sunday morning.
Well, probably.
So what's the status of this, Jeremy?
This is
Why is that funny?
It's unpainted.
What's the status? I like that. It's very professional.
this is from it's from Good Smile
That's
Company.
obviously
Oh wait, we
Zelda from the
gotta
game.
Thank you, Paul Schreiber. Paul's like, I don't even need you to say anything. I just want to hit.
Courtney
say, hey.
says the answer is no.
I think she should start coming to the show.
Maybe.
Get the real alpha.
Listen, there's nothing not alpha about taking care of your family and nurturing relationships.
Max Factory, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Figma, Link.
So is it something that's meant to be painted, or?
Yes. Yeah, it's a Figma figure. But
That'd
just,
be fun. I'd like
yeah.
to paint that.
Is it come unpainted or is this just a prototype?
I believe that's the prototype.
Oh, now I get it. See, Cody had said it. What's the status?
Yeah,
The
that's what I was
prototype
asking.
status.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Cody, you're really good at your job.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, that's all I know. There wasn't a lot of information on it, but there you go.
I still would
Figure
like to paint
up.
that.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
No. Yeah. Does anybody need anything?
No, I'm good.
Can I
Thanks.
have a water? If I,
Water.
yeah.
Pete, do you need anything?
I mean, Pete's got two here. Do you mind, Pete? Is this one of yours too, or?
What? I don't know why there's two in front of me. I have not touched that one if you need it, though. Wait, Courtney, can he have the water?
She would want me to drink water.
Water's good for you. So I hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Joe Vassapolo says, have an all-wife episode before there's a Dateline or Snapped episode.
Did you see the super chat or no?
Yeah, we mentioned it.
Yeah, we thanked him.
Yep.
See, now I loved this show growing up.
Dinosaurs. It was like one of the
Dinosaurs.
first things after the Ninja Turtles movie that Henson ended up doing, I believe. So,
Not the mama.
yeah, some sweet. Who didn't love this show when it was out? Well, probably a lot of people.
I always loved how the news anchor's name was Howard Hand Up Me.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, it was always that show that visually I wanted to tune in, but I never really got into the show. Like, it was, I thought it was boring.
Interesting. They all die in the end. It's crazy.
Do they have an episode where they die?
Pretty much. They're basically looking at the Ice Age coming.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the final episode.
Was it? How many seasons did it run? Do you know?
No,
Not very many, only
Yeah.
3 or 4 maybe.
if that.
I can tell you right now.
But yeah, so there you get Earl, Ultimate Earl Sinclair, and Ultimate Baby Sinclair. They're two different ones. Earl's fully articulated, including the tail, and includes TV remote, beverage cans, which is beer, captain's hat, Fernhill mug, interchangeable head and hands, and more. And then Baby is he's about 4 inches, comes with a high chair, bowl, spoon, baby bottle, golden horn, TV remote, baseball bat, caveman cookie, frying pan, cookie creature, Stuffed dinosaur toys, Slingshot, George the Hippo, and interchangeable head and hands.
4 seasons.
4 seasons. Estimated ship date, October. U.S. and Canada only. Collector-friendly window box packaging with opening front flap. So there you go.
Is that something you're going to add to your collection?
No. What do I normally say? It's cool, but I don't need it. If I was going to get some, I'd probably get an elf before I got that.
Season 1 was only 5 episodes.
Okay.
And then 24, and then 22, and then 12.
Okay.
So, yeah, 4 seasons, but
yeah,
2.5 to 3 seasons worth of episodes.
Yeah. Pretty cool, though. It's interesting. I mean, like, who really thought about this show? Nobody really. So, and they're fucking really well done.
They are really well done.
So they look
great.
just fucking like him.
They look great.
Yeah. So, next, we have there were some announcements for Super Mario Brothers movie figures.
Yeah.
So we have Cat Mario, Tanuki Mario, General Koopa. Oh wait, this is for something else. These are the small ones. Let's see here. This is K-Mac, Peach, Cat Mario, Tanuki Mario. But it's like Peach in her Mario Kart outfit, and looks like she comes with the blue shell with the wings.
Where do you ever? I don't know Cat Mario.
Super Mario 3D World introduced the bell, which is when they get that, they can become a cat and they can scratch and climb up walls. And
okay.
Yeah.
It's
so like Nintendo Switch stuff, not NES stuff.
Actually it was Wii U, but yeah, It was more modern shit.
Have you seen previews of the new Mario game?
Oh, Super Mario Wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks fun.
It does look fun.
He could be like an elephant Mario or some shit.
I was watching a school video. It was showing all the funny animations of him.
Yeah.
Running around. It's just back to side scrolling and stuff now, but
yeah.
Which I think is genius.
They've been like they have side scrolling games like the Mario I forget what the fuck they call it, but new Super Mario Brothers. So like there's been side scrollers, but like not like this. This seems to be actually trying something brand new, and I don't know. Should be fun. I think it looks cool anyway. Yeah, so we got these movie figures. They're about the same as the ones that came out before. They're coming out in July, which is this month, $20 each. We also have some mini figures, 1.25 inch, which will be Cat Mario, Tanuki Mario, General Koopa, Dry Bones, Shy Guy, and Goomba. They each come with a question block that kids can open to find movie backgrounds, not adults, obviously. And those will be $6 each. Which are those little pictures there, which are cool. I would really like the blue Koopa with the spiky helmet and shit, but I want a big one. I don't want the little mini one. So you hear that, Jack's Pacific. Then we have a little playset, or a large fucking playset, because if that Bowser there in that picture is any indication of how big this thing will be, you guys saw that large Bowser I brought in that breathed the smoke.
That's it?
Yeah, that's as far as I understand. That is it. So
I feel like that's a minifig.
And that's what I thought too. But right here. Let's see.
Thanks.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay. Yep, you're right.
It's a minifig?
Yep, minifig.
I was gonna say that does not look like a.
It would be ridiculous to make something that large. There would be nowhere to fucking put it. But that Bowser looks just like that one. So maybe they just sized him down. But it says Bowser's Island comes with an exclusive 1.25 inch Bowser. When kids open the castle, they'll find Bowser's throne and interactive features like jail cells they can lift, a trap door that leads to a secret escape route, hanging mace balls, and rolling wheels.
Where's his piano?
Yeah, where's his fucking piano? Be $30. They also have a Donkey Kong Stadium playset, which is for the 1.25 inch Donkey Kong figure. He's exclusive to that set, and that'll be $20. Hanging tire, question blocks, movable beams, and barrels. So,
for kids, more for kids.
Yeah, more for kids.
Yeah.
You're not getting it?
I won't get that. Nah.
Looks
If
pretty
they
cool,
make it,
actually.
yeah, I mean, it looks really cool, but there's no fucking way I have any space for that shit.
Liar. For $20, there's no way you're gonna fucking pass on that.
He sees that in the store.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
done.
see. I
It's
could
in the
see
cart.
you breaking down.
It's gonna get you.
Maybe if it's on clearance.
I know it has really good box art.
Fuck box art. I hope it has terrible box art. So sick of boxes right now. I rather would have a large Donkey Kong. So,
Like a Koopa size one.
yeah, I mean, fuck, they have all the other main characters for the most part, so why not? Oh, what's next? Oh yeah,
Ninja Turtle SpaghettiOs.
this was a little tease that Super 7 did, and you can see it's SpaghettiOs, and they have like Shredder helmets and a foot emblem. Kind of crappily photoshopped in there.
Are they going to actually sell food?
No, what this is an homage to the Chef Boyardee Super Shredder back in the day. They had a mail-away Super Shredder figure that was all black. I believe he was all black. So, if you go through the other pictures, they've actually released what he's going to look like, and what do you know? It's a reaction figure.
Oh. He's going to come in a can then? He'll probably.
I would hope so.
Yeah, he'll come in a can. That's totally right up.
It's
Super 7's alley.
yeah. I mean, it's really cool. The idea is cool. I don't really give a shit about the reaction figures. I pick those up minimally.
You can't give a shit about those figures. There's just too many, and just
Yeah, I've got like a handful, but I have a shit ton that I was getting rid of too. But still kind of cool. I mean, it's a deep cut for Turtles collectors, so pretty neat. Here's an exclusive 4-pack that is going to be for Walmart, I believe, at $30. This is for the new Mutant Mayhem Turtles movie. They have 4 different costume turtles, and all 4 of them are an homage to a vintage Playmates figure. So they had the Star Trek Donatello, the beach Mikey. He was a water squirter back in the day. He put water in the guitar and Cowboy Leo. Self-explanatory. And then Space Cadet Raph, which was the first variant, I believe, that we got of the Turtles back in the day. One of the first. So
Back in the day.
Space Cadet, or is it Undercover Don?
well, all 4 of those came out, I think. And I want to say Don might have come out after the first 3 came out, because Donatello never got no love till a little bit after the fact. So
Back in the day, did you guys love these?
No.
I hated these kind of things.
I didn't.
Gimmicks.
I ended up getting so when Turtles first came out, of course, you get the regular figures and stuff, and the first variants were like these. They were, he was, and then they had like a spinning. What was it? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like an action, and then they had that. Well, they had action features, and then those came out. But regardless, yeah. I liked them at first, but then they just had so fucking many of them. What do you?
Yeah.
You can't.
Pete, did you like this stuff? Did you like these gimmicks?
I not those in particular. I really liked the rock and roll ones. I loved the military ones. I thought those were super cool. But yeah, as far as the cowboy, the farmer,
So as long as the gimmick, if the gimmick hit something you
Yeah.
enjoyed, that makes sense.
It's cool to see them embracing all that old stuff and I'll have something to show you in a little bit too, but yeah, they're like, I don't know, Playmates is trying again. I mean,
the Space Cadet was one of the disguised ones. So you had the
Yeah.
Sewer Surfer, the Undercover, and then the Leo the Sewer Samurai was that.
Yep. And then yep. And then so we have some SDCC exclusive to it's a lot of turtle
I
stuff.
cannot believe the amount of Turtles crap.
It's getting to be
stuff. I'm sorry.
kind of overwhelming. But yeah, these are some San Diego Comic-Con drops.
That's cool.
When isn't San Diego getting close?
Yeah, it's getting pretty close. I don't know exactly when, but
I've heard like none of the big companies are going.
That's weird. Yeah, I've heard some shit about that too. These are of course these are the best action, the loyal subject stuff. We had the black and white comic book, IDW comic book variants. You have a glow in the dark Super Shredder, which is right here. He's an extra large figure. These are the comic book series battle ready variants. Not sure exactly what that means, but maybe they just have a different paint job or something. You have Raphael with a gold motorcycle, also from the IDW, which it's all right, I suppose. Whatever. And then there's Toka and Razar arcade variants, which are just different colored. They got regular colors as well. Man, Best Action is really hitting a lot of these really cool fucking figures, and I just can't get into another goddamn toy line. And then the last thing that they showed was a Chibi's 4-pack. So they just look cute and have big heads. And that is not up my alley, but there it is.
So much turtle stuff.
Dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
That makes sense, though.
I mean, it's popular as shit right now. Of
Yep.
course, they got a new movie coming out, a
Yep.
new toy line for that. NECA's still going freaking strong. Loyal subjects now, and
Is there currently a cartoon on television?
no,
Okay.
nope. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But okay. Then of course
The big one.
we got some better teaser images of Cat's Lair for Thundercats. Jumping back to Super 7.
Does the tank park in this thing?
No, it won't. It's going to be smaller, so it's not going to be big
It
enough.
couldn't be big enough.
No,
Yeah.
it really couldn't be big enough. The tank never parked in the original either.
But it looks like it's going to be $750 US shipped dollars within the states.
Did any of you guys ever know anybody that had the Cat's Lair? Did you ever get to play with
No.
the Cat's Lair?
No.
Never.
A little bit before your time, probably, Pete.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who had the Cat's Lair, and it was a fun freaking toy. I got one in a lot and ended up selling it too. And man, that's sitting up in a corner of your booth.
Yeah,
Always looks cool.
It looks cool.
I saw one at PowerCon last year.
It was a cool toy.
This thing is gonna be. It's probably gonna be really cool.
yeah.
$750.
It's about what Snake.
Yeah, it's $650
it's right
plus
around
100
what
flat
Snake
rate
Mountain
shipping.
was.
Snake Mountain is huge too.
And they're saying this is bigger. Is what I've heard. This is
Yeah,
gonna
it
be-
says the playset. He confirmed, Brian Flynn, that it'll be a little bigger than Snake Mountain, but not to scale with their recent Thunder Tank.
I don't know. That looks pretty freaking huge, right?
I mean,
there.
it's huge, yeah. They're going to offer it, of course, using the crowdfunding Kickstarter-like model, where they'll need a minimum number of pre-orders in order to move into production. And also, there's going to be stretch goals. So, there you go on that.
That's really cool.
Steve.
You getting it?
Man,
How do you
Space.
not with how all in you are on Thundercats? You kind of have to. You're pot committed.
we'll see. I love the tank, and that's already an awesome centerpiece for the Ninja Turtles.
How about the Thundercats?
Yeah, the Thundercats too. Good catch.
Sorry, I brought a lot of Ninja Turtles today.
So yeah, I don't know.
That's
I have to
Jeremy.
see.
Steve
I have to
messes up
see a
and Jeremy
bigger.
apologizes.
I have to see better pictures and stuff. Can't make the decision really.
Yeah.
Right now.
Understandable.
Did you
Did I what?
get Skeletor?
I did
Mondo.
not.
You didn't.
Courtney
No?
said no.
Wow.
No. It was
We already got a Skeletor.
Yeah.
I understand this is the best Skeletor. No, I understand. It's the best.
This is the Mondo one?
I'll probably be, if I want it, I'll probably be able to find it somewhere.
There you go. That's the spirit.
I was gonna look at the payment plan and stuff, and then the night got away from me. What was that? Was it 4th of July? Was it the 3rd or something? When was
Something
it?
like that.
Why do I
Yeah.
feel like Greg is making fun of you? He's saying that he has to check with his cat to see if he can buy it.
That's because, well, it's
Is that toxic?
Greg's-
Is that toxic masculine? Is that
Mescaline?
toxic?
It's toxic mescaline.
Is that toxic?
I don't know.
All right, Cody, move on to the
Toxic
nutsack
micronuts?
with a mouth. Nutsack with a mouth.
Nutsack with a mouth. Remember when I talked about Basket Case a few months back? Well, there's this company called Violence Toy, which is making some pretty cool figures of the basket
Violence
case.
Toy. I feel like it's like an ICP company. It's
Right.
one of their brands.
So they have these larger versions. One is glow in the dark. One is regular painted. What are you saying over there?
$100.
Yeah, I'm sure it's. I don't know how large it is, but I'm sure it's got a nice. It's a nice chunk of plastic there.
Did you see this movie?
Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I've never seen
You've got to see it.
What movie?
It's
Really?
Basket Case. It's a,
it. I've never even heard of it.
yeah, it's like a Z horror movie. It's really like the stop motion animation. It's fucking awesome. You got to check it out.
Okay.
Especially when he
Yeah.
gets to have sex with a girl.
That little thing has sex with a girl?
Yeah, yeah. I don't think she wanted it, so
I'm in.
watch it. Watch it at your own discretion. So yeah, the glow in the dark version's $80. The colored one is $100. You also have a red one, which is $80. They have small versions, which are a little bit different
It does look like Quado.
sculpt. A little bit different sculpt there. They have a glow in the dark one, which is $20. Actually, all the small ones are $20. So a red, a black, and a glow in the dark. And those are a little bit different sculpt, and they're just one piece. They're not articulated. They do also make the large ones unpainted, so you can paint them yourself or whatever you want to do with them.
Interesting.
So, yeah, there's something cool. You know,
Are you buying one?
It was in my cart, and then I dropped it. I can't do the expensive one, but I was thinking about the
Cheaper one.
small one.
Yeah.
But I haven't. I didn't jump on it. But in doing some, doing this stuff for PowerCon, I get to see like all these little companies that are like tag PowerCon or whatever. So I'll check it out and like I see all these like indie toy companies that are like, oh fuck, like they're gonna be there and there's some cool shit, man.
Hell yeah.
So
There's some cool shit.
I'm starting to come across some interesting stuff. And while I obviously love my Mattel and my Playmates and my NECAs, and I mean NECA is a little bit smaller, but they're pretty popular. I think there's a lot of cool shit going on with indie toy companies. So. I like stuff like that. That's fun. And then the last thing is just this teaser image that I got. It's Mondo 1/6, and we see a laughing Prince Adam. So
They're really doing this?
it says San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if it's going to be an exclusive for there, or are you watching Basket Case?
Yeah, the sex scene. I'm curious.
You got him. You got him. He's buying that thing.
It's so good.
This looks like not a good choice.
No, I mean, that's not my thing.
I guess because it's an exclusive for like San Diego, that makes sense. But like, not a lot of people are gonna buy this.
But they haven't made an Adam yet.
I know, but neither of you are buying this. Are you buying Adam, Steven? You're not all in on Monos, and obviously you're not all in. But are you buying this?
Well, it depends on the options.
I
would say
I
probably
understand
he's
you
gonna come
love
with other
Adam, but do
heads.
you want that figure? You want an Armando Adam? Are you gonna pay $200 for a Mondo Adam?
It depends on what is. Like I said, I think it depends on his accessories. Like I don't like that pair. I don't like the pink vest. I'm assuming he's not okay. I'm assuming. I can't believe that that's the only head that's going to come
It's
with him.
not. Of course
No.
not.
It's going to be a regular Adam.
Yeah.
head.
I'm assuming
Still.
this will be an exclusive with that head, with that particular
Yeah.
paint motif or
And the
whatever.
pink.
It's a horrible choice.
I think they should have went burgundy,
Mondo, come on.
and I think they should have made him a little bit more. I don't know.
Nobody wants Adam.
I'm not sold on that yet.
I like Adam.
I know you like Adam. You ain't buying that. You didn't buy He-Man.
I bought He-Man. I don't
did.
front. Now I don't have any money, so I can't. I couldn't get anything else, but I did get a He-Man.
Which He-Man did you get?
I got the ultimate one.
Then the last one with the fucking Dragon Blaster and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
all
That's
that
a good
stuff.
call.
Yeah.
Good call.
I think it looks good.
It does look good. It looks cool. It's just.
I'm curious to see what else comes with it, but yeah, I don't need him in my life. But
Mondo, listen. Reach out to us. Reach out to My Wife's Gonna Kill Me. Maybe send us a few figures once in a while. We'll be happy to give you guys a little bit of advice on this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
We
we'll
would be.
review some stuff for you.
Mm-hmm. I know 2 guys that got a He-Man podcast.
We do.
Yep.
If you haven't heard it, Potu, check it out.
All right.
Check it out.
I think that's all the toy news I brought. So.
Yep.
Okay. There you go. Anything else?
No. Moving on to.
Does this podcast need a revamp? Do we need to revamp things with the new Steven, with a healthy Jeremy? Do we need to revamp things? We need to look at things a little differently here.
I don't know why you'd say that. I think we're doing good.
You think so?
I think so.
We still have people listening to us.
That
but
is true.
This is day 1 of our big change. So we'll find out, I guess.
Well, first off, good job on the news, Jeremy. Way to bring it. And I guess it's time for Pete's big thing. Come on, Pete.
Thanks, UPS guy.
He's over there just watching a movie.
We might need to move the order of things because we can't have toy news where Pete falls asleep and then go right into when he's supposed to have an energetic.
He's just recharging right now.
Yeah.
He's recharging.
He had to watch a puppet sex scene.
No, the first one I found was from number 2.
There's a number 2?
There's the 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But
Okay.
the two, it's 2 of the weird creatures going at it. And
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even know there were sequels. Interesting.
Thanks, UPS guy.
Thanks,
That's all right,
UPS
right?
guy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't bring anything.
Aw.
I mean, it's kind of. I wasn't planning
except
on
the
being here.
new outlook on life.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today, so.
Not even supposed to be here today. Oh, shoot.
Obviously, you can see from our last episode, we got really cosmic. And that motherfucker's mine.
Golly.
This is the only new toy I got this week. Well, besides the rest of the figures that came.
I didn't realize
Came
he
in
was
this
going to
week.
be that fucking big. I knew he was going to be big, but
He's a beast, ain't he?
wow. So that's how big the Beastman variant's going to be too?
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm fucking excited, man.
General Thane from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, AWOC. Received a couple big boxes. I went pretty deep on this Kickstarter and had some nice little...
So, Kragnar fell over.
Knocked over that entire water on
Knocked over a giant ice water.
Right
on
at Pete's crotch!
Some I'm laughing with you.
Come on, that's podcast gold. That's better than you knocking over the Sentinel.
Good thing Pete wasn't on fire, because he'd be doused now.
Well, at least you got rid of that freaking raging boner he had from watching Basket Case 2. Oh, he's wet as fuck.
Oh, I'm soaked.
Aw, man, I'm sorry.
Oh,
There's a close-up picture for everybody.
I
who,
can't remember the last time somebody sat next to me and was that wet. It's been a long time. Oh, shit. Was it on camera?
In the back of the toy can.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All Oh shit!
All right, back to Thane.
That thing's awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
So I love this toy. I have been. I really like AWOC. I like how posable they are. I like the. I'll tell you, if you have any questions about this, if you go look at 1/6 Shooter's photos of these figures, holy shit! I mean, they can get in some amazing poses. The issue I've been having with them personally is I like a little bit more realistic vibe.
They do have just a slight
They're cartoony.
Yeah,
bit of cartoony look to them.
and
Yeah.
that's
I
what
like
they're
that,
made. They're
for
made
sure.
to be. Yep.
Yeah.
they're made
It's
to be
their
that.
style. Yeah,
Yep,
it's their
yep.
style.
And like I said, for me, it's just a little bit. Do you want extra hands or anything, or are you?
Yeah, some.
Yeah. He comes with 6 hands. He's got some good ones too. 1 extra head, and
Oh, I like that head.
I'll tell you, this figure right here, there is no doubt it is staying in my collection. He is a big, beefy fucking toy. And I'm one of those guys, like Kragnar here, like, I really love big, beefy toys. Ogres, trolls. I like that. It's just...
If you keep moving it, it's going to keep refocusing and refocusing. So you had it, and then you moved it again.
Put it in the center.
Or just set it down.
In the center. Never mind. Just disregard.
You said put it in the center.
It's not in the center.
What's the center?
I'm going to
That's
side with
center.
Jeremy
There
on
you
this.
go.
It's hard when you're trying to hold it.
Yeah, because I'm doing it backwards and upside down. What the fuck? Anyway, there you go. That's what he looks like.
But I think, man, great sculpt on this gorilla figure. Obviously, with our former alpha here, Steven, the fact that I get to bring in a gorilla figure today, a monkey figure, makes me really happy.
Where's the Donkey Kong variant? God damn it!
Oh, you know it's coming. If not, someone's going to do a custom for sure.
I hope so.
Yep. I like this big old beast. Now, he's also a big beast, so like when you start to talk about posability, Steven, what do you think?
Well, I mean, there's obviously going to be limitations with this much plastic here.
Yep.
And his armor, which is all very soft to their credit, because it does allow it to have, some stuff. I can't get his hand out. I wanted to swap it, but you need some heat for that,
Yeah,
I think.
and they were really good. They just like the Four Horsemen. They had a thing in there that said, "Listen, heat. If you want to mess around with these, if you want to do some certain things, heat is the key."
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Well, let's be honest. Would you prefer that it's a tight figure rather than a loose figure?
yes.
Yeah, without a doubt. Cody is right now going through Trevor's shots here. I think those are Trevor's. Yeah, they look like Trevor's. Yeah, and Spiro Toys. It's just some, and I will also say too, like Wave 2 that just came. I think that's what they're calling it. I really like the figures in that a lot more than I like the figures in Wave 1. And it's nothing against Wave 1. But there just was some pretty cool. I really like the Black Panther. He just looks really cool. And these figures they're fun. I already had, so Alexander came over. He was up in the area going to the beach. And he's like, hey, dude, you got any of those AWOC figures? And came over, bought some. Him and his son, like, absolutely love them, Deshaw. So they're cool figures.
Yeah, he would have, like, if I was going to get any of them, he was going
Pull that
to
one back
be
up
my
for
number
me.
one.
That's rad.
See, and this is the level of articulation you get, especially with, the smaller figures. Like, they are capable of doing some just really cool stuff. Thane's a bit different. When you start to talk about a big old figure like this,
Yeah.
so does he have ankle rockers or not?
He does, but
Are they tight, or is it the armor?
The armor stops it.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. I'm having a hard time getting his legs to do anything.
Besides
fun.
stand straight.
Yeah, I can get him to stand straight up.
Yep.
But I wanted to have him kind of in like a
Fun pose.
yeah. I think it'd be fun to put him in a chest beating pose. Not sure I can quite do that.
Stop biting. It really has changed.
I feel like these are more Defenders of Eden than they are Mythic Legions.
I totally agree with you on that.
Okay, yeah.
Yep, I totally agree with you on that.
Going
Yeah,
down.
I'm having
super
a hard
cool.
time with them actually.
And
Yeah.
nice guys too. Unlike Defenders of Eden, the creators aren't assholes.
I bet you if they were on our show, they would have brought their toys.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Eddie
Yeah.
Peter does something with these guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the main guy, and I forget his name because I'm a terrible podcaster.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Super cool guy to talk to.
Nice
and
guy.
Jason.
It's,
The Avenue or
yep.
whatever.
And they've had some issues. They're a small company just starting out, learning some things. The biggest complaint I've seen has been international shipping issues. And our good friends from the Euro Legions podcast, they've been kind of struggled with that a little bit. And I understand that, but I also fall back onto Pete's old statement: if you don't like it,
So the clicking,
Fuck off.
move to America.
he
America?
obviously has like locking
Ratchet.
Well, he does in his
in his waist, is
His,
it? Or his,
Ab crunch.
ab
Yeah.
crunch.
But how much can the
But I'm
company
having
be
a really
responsible
hard
for
time just
international
getting him to
shipping?
stand because of these feet.
Just because you need that ankle rocker to,
Well, right now,
to put him in the
even-
poses you want him in.
But right
Please
now, I'm
don't
just
spill
trying
more
to get him
water
to
on me.
stand up.
Oh, straight up.
yeah. So
You'd
you
think
may
I'd
need
be
a
able to-
stand for him.
You'd think I'd be able to get him to there, and he's not. But I don't like that because now his toes are off the ground. It looks
Well, you
weird.
could probably pose him with like a hand on the ground, like
You
like
could
a
do
gorilla
I'm not
would do.
saying- Yeah, you could there, I guess.
But it's not the level that you're looking for.
I mean, no. But I mean, I think it's a fun toy. It's just I think he's.
Just, there's some hindrance in the articulation.
Well, I think this is part of it. You work through these kind of issues too. You figure some stuff out. You know, it's a lot of like the example of like the Horseman. I think of like how people struggle with those hips early on the ogre figures. I think a lot of this stuff is sometimes, man, and we've all seen it in toy lines how they just continuously get better.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you could also say too, cartoony looking figure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even this big old beast, it has that cartoony vibe.
Yeah, and
So-
not like a Hanna-Barbera type of thing, but just
No.
just like a little bit more expressive, I guess. I don't know, a little more simple in some of the features. There's lots of detail and shit though.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like every single hair is sculpted type of thing. Like it's not super simple.
Well, and that's my thing with this line is I almost want to see people put a wash on some of these figures.
Yeah.
Like I want to see what that looks like because I feel like the detail's there to an extent, but I also, I think they look great the way they are. Just for someone like me, I am looking for just a little bit more realistic vibe.
Take the shine out.
Yeah, yep. But I think they're cool, and obviously, I mean, it's a line that, man, they're doing well. Like people are enjoying them. I'm seeing a lot of cool pictures. I am looking forward to seeing as things start to progress. Like obviously, like I bought these for the most part I bought a lot.
Yeah.
To put in my booth. Like that was my goal with these, and so like I'm looking forward to that to see if it starts to catch on from that standpoint.
I do like how they, for those big arms, you're getting over 90 degrees in the elbow bend there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see how they're engineered so that they're. We've played with one of the skinnier ones.
The
before,
skinnier one
and-
we
and
played
they've-
with,
They've
yep.
had really good articulation.
Really
I
good
just think this
articulation.
guy's hindered by his bulk
Yep.
a little bit.
Which is for the most part.
You gotta kind of expect that.
Yeah. When you start to talk about a big
If I
toy,
get wet again, I'm going full on Chris Farley, somebody swapped out my fucking Folgers, and I will flip this fucking table over.
I can't wait.
That's what she said.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Excuse me? What? Son of a bitch!
All right, that's it for me.
You got boxes and boxes of them, and you managed to show us one? That's cool.
I actually, at this point, this is the one that I'm for sure keeping for my collection. So the other ones I have not opened yet, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. But I'm also in that stage where I'm trying to take my collection down, you know, instead of having everything, trying to be like, okay, I really like this toy, I want this toy. And this guy is definitely going on my shelf. All right, Peter?
No.
I
Guess
leaves
that's
you.
me.
I guess that leaves you, Jeremy.
All right. I didn't bring this, right? Like, we never talked about this?
Never.
Okay.
Never seen that ugly thing before.
Well,
I'm not even sure if I care about if you bring it now.
Is that Shredder from...
this is Shredder. This is the NECA.
That does not look like Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Will Arnett was not Shredder.
I think he was told he was Shredder.
No, that was William Fichtner. Or fiction, whatever. No, this is based
Will
on
Arnett drove the TV camera van.
I can't. Anyway.
He's
With
the one that
April.
was running around with April. And being funny.
Yeah, he was Vern.
Will Arnett.
He was.
Vernon. Whatever the fuck.
I
So,
don't even know who Will Arnett is.
Voice of Batman, Lego.
Yep, Lego Batman voice. That's all he's. Anyway, I can't get him to fucking stand, but
The
Wait,
eldest
oh,
Von
oh,
He
Wildenberg.
wasn't told he was going to be Shredder?
no.
Skinny face, like kind of squinty eyes.
No, that's William Fichtner.
It is?
Yeah, he was in the beginning of
So he was
Dark
Shredder,
Knight.
but he wasn't Shredder?
Right, he was
Yeah.
Shredder, but not Shredder. Anyway, if I could pose this guy.
Give him to Steve.
It was Wilt Chamberlain, right?
Yes. So this is Battle Damage Shredder. He dies in the very first issue of the Ninja Turtles comic book. Spoiler alert. This is after he's been beat the fuck, and the last thing he was going to do was throw a thermite grenade, but Donatello knocked him off the edge of the building, and he exploded and died.
Wait a minute. He dies in the first issue
First
of the
issue,
comic?
yep, Shredder dies.
The original comic?
Which is why those mutant ones with like the forearms and all that shit come into play later, because they try to resurrect him, and Foot Clan does. So
Everybody's having a hell of a time. Let me see.
yeah, it's so anyway, the difference with him, he's colored like the IDW color versions instead of the Mirage color versions, so he's blue instead of red. But he looks pretty cool regardless. So yeah. Next. I also got, we'll go with this large ass set here, which is the Eastman und Laird's Ninja Turtles. This is the 4-pack set of the Jim Lawson. Let me pull this open here. Cha. So you can. I got the 4 turtles inside.
No, it doesn't. There's only 3.
Well, I'm going to show you one of them after this. So, got the 4. These are fucking awesome. They're pretty much perfect in every way. They're big and beefy and bulky, and they stand on their feet just fine. So,
Nice.
yeah. They all got the red masks. Yeah. some love.
Anybody notice that as soon as we start talking toys on the Toy Podcast, all the comments stop?
I don't know. There's some good ones here.
Excuse me.
Most of them are talking about you being Pissy Pants Pete.
Or the one that they saw you on Froggy Flips.
I don't even know what that means.
Isn't Froggy Flips the guy that does the Hemsworth song?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I was on
Probably.
Froggy. That's not Froggy Flips. That's Froggy Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Had to change his name.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme's like, no.
So, yeah. NECA's been putting out some really good shit, man. These Mirage Comics versions are my favorite. So keep them coming, y'all. That's what I gotta say.
Boy, that Shredder sure is a crybaby.
Well,
I don't like that Shredder at all.
he gonna die.
But I imagine if he looks exactly what he looked like in the comic, it's perfect.
I mean, to be fair, their first issue.
Oh, yeah, the art and everything.
Most of their early issues they're not the best.
30 years ago?
I mean, art-wise, anyway, like, they were good, but, you know, once Jim Lawson took over, he kind of made it a lot better. He's fucking super articulated, so, I mean, these things are great. You can get them in a lot of different positions. I've seen a lot of cool pictures anyway. I personally just opened mine this morning. So.
I think I've seen this figure on a couple people's top fives.
Easily.
Maybe Nikki. I think Nikki might even had it on the top five.
Yeah, so far they're my
figures
favorite.
This year.
They're my favorite turtles, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your favorite?
I think so. Yeah. They did a fucking great job. So I really like the old one that they put out in like 2008 or 9 or whatever it was. They did the comic versions. They're like a little goofier, a little squattier and stuff. These are more the bulky turtles that we ended up, you know, kind of loving in the end. So very cool. We got some more turtle stuff because
you love turtles, dude.
Just what it is, man.
Yeah, you love turtles, man.
But this one's gonna blow your goddamn mind.
I can't wait.
If
What
I
the
get
fuck?
him to fucking stand up.
What are these little things?
These are the Mutant Mayhem. So the brand new movie that's coming out, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Why are they so little?
Well, they're Playmates toys.
Oh, okay.
They're not NECA.
Gotcha.
So
Yep.
I did see a family talking with their child. Might have been 3 or 4, and he was really determined to get some Ninja Turtle stuff. And they're like, "Do you want or what was it? Do you want Leatherhead or do you want Bebop?" And I'm like, "What? They must be around here," because I went there looking for them. And I hear somebody talking
about it. Like,
so
get out of the way, kid!
I'm like frothing at the mouth, like, "Get the fuck out of the way! I want to check these out. God damn it!"
I know you're the future of the toy line, but get the fuck out of my way.
Why did they make 4 Raphaels?
Children
You're
are
not
a gift.
funny, Curtis. God damn it! I wonder how long you
Children are.
Yeah, I'm curious
My
how long
God,
you can keep
a
this
gift
going.
from hell. Fuck them little bastards.
Fuck, no, don't fuck them.
No.
Please don't.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Don't.
So what's cool is these
No, it wasn't cool when they did it back in the day.
No, it's never cool. These Playmates toys come with, of course, the weapons trees, like the old toys came with. What's cool is they have throwbacks. This is Bebop's right here, so it's got like the drill gun, which he kind of already has one. It's got the knife. It's got the shield, but then it also has like a barbed wire bat, which is a nice new addition. And then, of course, the Rocksteady one has kind of all the same toys from the vintage, but they added a nice hammer, because in IDW he smashed Donatello's shell with that fucking big old mallet, so sledgehammer. So also, I know you guys are just fucking clamoring to play with those.
I'm just uncomfortably in wet.
Imagine what your wife feels like all the time, Peter.
So I got the turtles as well. They had a few more figures there, but I couldn't justify getting all of them at once. But they are $10 each, so these are done really well. There's lots of articulation and not so much in the ankles.
Taller than Bebop and Rocksteady.
Well, no, it's typical fucking Playmate stuff where the scale is off. But
is that a Playmates thing?
yeah. Not like the sculpt is bad or anything.
Right, it's just the scale.
Yeah.
Because in the cartoon, I'm guessing these two are going to be much taller than the turtles, but as far as the toys go,
yeah. Which that was kind of a common thing with them anyway.
All of the vintage Ninja Turtles are all 5 inches tall.
all of them, they don't matter.
Or 5.5.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So,
not to sound like a cuck,
but
that's part of the reason why I love Mythic Legions. I love that scale variation.
Oh yeah, that's one of the great things.
Can we get that other camera, Cody? It's all good. So there you go. Now you can see all 4 of them. These are really well done and tons of articulation for these
Those are
little
well
guys.
done?
So I think they are
For $10.
for $10.
I think they're well done for $10.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I mean, sure, you could add more detail and all that shit, but for being
but for
$10 kids toy,
put them in
I
a
mean,
$10 in a kid's toy aisle that Jeremy's gonna come take them before any other kid can get them.
I want to kick that little 3-year-old.
Did you not get the Leatherhead because he got it?
No, it was still there. There was Leatherhead, Fly Guy.
Is her name Leatherhead? Did they change it? Or?
Her name is Leatherhead, yes. There's Fly Guy, who will be played by Ice Cube. And then they had the baby, like the toddler turtles. So they had all 4 of them. They come in 2 packs. And then they didn't have Splinter. But, yeah. So they had basically everything but Splinter. So. And they all come with weapons, fucking shit. Their weapons trees as well.
You love that, don't you?
I do, because it seriously is like throwbacks to everything. Like this particular weapon here was in the 2012. This was as well. They got like a little mutagen canister, a piece of pizza.
Hits you in that old nostalgia button, don't it?
Yeah, like so Michelangelo's comes with a pair of nunchucks that have microphones on them, like the Rappin' Mikey. So I mean, there's throwbacks to vintage and I mean pretty much all eras. And then like a lot of this one, this is Raphael. I mean, I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, some throwbacks to 2012.
Pete, you taking the family to see this movie?
Probably.
I think it's gonna be awesome. I got a feeling.
Steve, you going to see this?
Nope.
Wow.
What's the last movie you saw in the theater? You did go to one recently, didn't you?
Mario.
Yeah. It's so funny, like I would say, especially when this podcast started, how we all went to the movies quite a bit, and how that has drastically changed.
Well, they just have to have some better movies in the theater, I guess.
Yes. That's my opinion. They're not doing anything for me.
Don't you think that is turning around, though?
What?
I mean, are you going to go see Indy?
Probably not.
No.
I was never a big Indiana.
I was.
I liked Indy, but I didn't. It was not like ever like a. I never saw the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, I saw the Crystal Skull. Wasn't that great? I can't imagine this is any better.
I've been seeing people say they like it, but I imagine those people are people that just love Indy.
I mean, maybe. Okay, a week ago, I would probably say. I probably just don't. Old Indy with his goddaughter taking the reins and telling him he's stupid all the time and everything else is just kind of emasculating. But I can start to see this week that might be great.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here in wet pants and listen to that shit. So, pick one or the other.
Take them off.
Take them off, buddy.
Take 'em off,
It's
buddy.
everything is wet. My underwear, my shirt.
Take your undies off.
No.
I'm blocking the camera.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the camera. It has to do with the fact that I'm too lazy to do shit.
Kathleen Kennedy wants to make a Disney Plus show with the new Phoebe Waller-Bridge as the new indie character, a spin-off thing on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So I probably should see it because I'm probably going to watch that. Because I mean, that's the future. We gotta get women, and especially little girls, into Indiana Jones. That's the future. So I'm all on board.
Yeah.
Maverick wants to know if anyone's going to see Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Barbie, I'm not sure what that is. That has the potential to be great, I think.
What's
So,
that cast?
God damn it. I can't tell if you're being serious or not now.
Yeah. Oppenheimer is also going to be huge.
Oppenheimer looks. I would like to see it.
I have no idea what Oppenheimer is. I mean, I know who Oppenheimer is.
That's what
but
it
I
is. The atomic bomb. Yep.
Who's playing Oppenheimer?
Everyone. The cast is stacked.
And it's done by Nolan.
Batman Nolan? Oh, yeah, never mind. I don't need to see that.
Why do you hate the
can't believe
Batman?
you don't like
so
It's
much?
gonna make it all futuristic looking. Instead of it just looking like an atomic bomb, it's gonna have to look like some other morphed atomic bomb.
Well, it's
that
just
they
a
call the
movie.
Bumbler
The Tumbler.
or something.
The
It's just a
Bumbler.
movie. Who cares? I mean,
What?
it's just a movie. Who cares?
I'm not doing this with you, Steven.
I'm actually going to see Oppenheimer in IMAX.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. So that'll be cool.
Amanda is psyched about seeing Barbie, but now we have a birthday party that night of opening night for that. So
I know you're uncomfortable, Pete, and I feel that. And I'm
fuck, shut up.
All right.
Before we
I'm not done.
good. Oh God, Jesus Christ, Jeremy! Look, how much money do you have?
I don't.
He spent $9 on this.
These have been in the works for a few weeks, man.
Oh yeah, because right, we couldn't the last episode.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'll just save the other one for
Oh no.
O2.
Let's do it, dude. Come on.
I don't know if I can get her to stand up.
Pete really is having a tough time, guys.
Yeah, maybe we should.
He is. Well,
Try to-
imagine being wet, and you know him. I mean, Pete's whiny pants. I mean, and now imagine those whiny pants are wet.
Wet whiny pants. So these are Jack specific Zelda from from Breath of the Wild, sorry, and Samus or Aaron from Metroid. I haven't seen a Zelda before. I do have a Samus, but she is not articulated as well as this one is. They're weird. It's weird articulation. So like leg bends, that's all cool. And the foot kind of bends, but it doesn't turn at all. I don't know why. So there's some weird choices in the Samus figure, but the Zelda is really fucking well. And it has toe articulation.
Oh,
So
that's always a good thing.
I know Steve really likes toe articulation. So
Literally one of the dumbest articulation points I've ever seen in my life.
So
Yeah, but if you want to get, what if you want to get her running?
It's really hard. I can do a running pose better when I got one foot on the ground that doesn't have a toe articulation, making it weak, and I can balance it on that one foot. So that's my answer to that.
I like these though.
yeah.
Well, especially considering how much you love this property.
Any Nintendo stuff. Now give me a fucking Ganon. Well, I guess they can't because there wasn't a Ganon in that fucking.
Jeremy, I want you three
game.
properties. Your
Three
three
properties.
properties. Rate 1 through 3 and their top. Like 1 being like, this is my number 1, 2 and 3. Start at 3.
Toy properties? Well, fuck. I don't know. I guess my top 3 are always Ghostbusters, Turtles, He-Man, reversed. So He-Man's number 1.
He-Man's number 1.
Yeah. But you know me. There's so many others.
Yeah, I get it. You like a lot of stuff. Peter,
Yeah.
top 3 toy properties. 3 being the lowest.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
He's just ready to go.
I was thinking. I need the mic close to think.
That looks awesome.
Number 1, I think it's got to be Mythic Legions. I mean, it's really what I'm collecting.
Mm-hmm.
And number 2 is Turtles. And number 3 is Chessex. That's a dice company. Fuck
Nice. Got it. Steven?
This is hard for me, but it's not hard. I just putting them in order is hard.
Yeah.
But it's the top 3 is Joe, He-Man, Legions.
Yeah.
I would probably say Legions, not Mythic Legions. Because I would probably include Cosmic in that.
Yeah,
Now that you
yeah.
say it that way,
Without
I'd
a
probably
doubt.
say it that way too.
I don't differentiate them though at this point. I personally don't.
Make sure you do on your post though. Don't put any Cosmic Legion stuff in the Mythic Legions cabal.
You got one more? Are you putting one more up here or what, buddy?
No, we're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're good.
Come on.
That's a lot of
Why
shit.
not? You brought toys.
It's a lot of shit. I'm done.
Dude, there's
always
nothing wrong
shit.
with there's nothing wrong with flexing here, dude.
Nobody
That's what this
cares.
podcast's all about.
Nobody cares.
Men
You are-
flexing.
You're 25% of the show, man. What you say matters.
Men flexing. Peter, would you like to read the comments from the My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast victims reference to our podcast tomorrow without the Lord? But guess what? The Lord is here. Hit us with your questions and we will get them on the podcast.
Yeah, right after I do This Week in What Matt Says.
Sounds good, buddy.
So, let's go! Make today the day.
Sounds right.
A little simple breakdown on a Friday. Walmart makes billions. Walmart's employees use government subsidized programs to exist and make a living. Taxpayers pay those benefits. It's not a very easy thing to understand. Walmart shareholders do not make that money or even exist unless its workers are able to work there. So the taxpayers are benefiting the shareholders. So it's not a free market or even true capitalism. Jon Stewart does an incredible job breaking down things for simple people. Happy Friday.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Nor do I want to.
It's best to not.
I'm ready for the next political or social trigger. It's been a slow few days. Tell me what to be upset about.
Did people tell him?
There's 9 comments. Let's dig deeper. Jesse Arnold says Rice Krispies.
Oh, yeah.
I love Rice Krispies. Treats.
I like Cocoa Krispies.
Jeremy DeWitt says Miranda sings.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard about that? That was
No.
my reference to the ukulele earlier. So Miranda Sings is this chick, Colleen Ballinger, which I only really just learned about because I have nothing better to do than watch TikTok.
Is TikTok... Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fucking...
Yep,
It's
okay.
choice, all right? So this chick, for years, early internet days, all this stuff, she basically puts on this character named Miranda Sings, and she goes up there and she, like, tours and, like, entertains children. There's a lot of, like, adult humor in there as well. And it ends up, there she is on this... Like, she's kind of hot, but then she puts on the, like, the weird lipstick, and then she's like, no one can talk like this, and just tries to be stupid, and it works. But it turns out, like, that she had a chat group with a bunch of teenagers, and, like, some as, like, young as 11 or 12 or whatever, and just saying inappropriate things and asking to, see some pictures of, like, a dude's butt. But it was, like, supposedly playful or whatever, but, like, that dude has now come out and been like, no, that was fucked up, the shit she did, and she was kind of groomy in a way or something. But, like, so there's no accusations of her actually, like, diddling and fiddling, but, like, just a lot of stuff about her that just ain't real right. And so, anyway, she's getting just lambasted left and right. And her PR team told her to not say shit. Like, don't go out there and address any of this stuff. Let us handle it, type of thing. And so she went out and she said, well, they didn't say that I couldn't sing. So she went out there and did a ukulele video where she's going, yeah, I had inappropriate talking with kids, but, blah, fucking blah. And people are ripping her to fucking shreds because of it. It's like, it was literally an over 10-minute video of her apologizing, which that way people can watch it and it can be monetized. So she can make money off of her, like, quote-unquote apology video where she doesn't apologize to anyone.
And she can call out copyright strikes for other people that upload it, so people can't do, like, reaction videos.
Right,
or video,
yeah. So,
which is kind of genius, to be honest.
I mean, yeah,
but
but she's already had some shows canceled. I mean,
yeah,
and there were some things, like, she'd bring kids on stage and, like, just, it was kind of inappropriate to have kids reacting to some of the shit she did. She'd go up there and pretend to, like, be a dating, like they were on a date. This is my bae, and they're sitting next to each other, and, like, she reached down in her pants and pulled out some, cheese balls and wanted these kids to reach in there and pull out cheese balls. And, You know,
I don't know
and
if it's the tequila sunrise. I have no concept of what you're talking about right now.
it's probably fine.
Okay.
You're good.
Jeremy knows way too much about this.
That's because I seriously was like working and I'm fucking bored, but I'm doing my job. God damn it. God damn it. So I'd be listening to TikToks and, you know, all these people talking about it. So yeah, and then the last week I learned a lot about it. And my kid actually saw her in concert years ago.
Where?
I don't know. It was in GR somewhere, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I had no idea who she was until that point, and then haven't heard anything about her since then.
People do understand that, like, most humans have some issues, right? Like, I mean,
yeah.
we're all human.
Any person that gets famous, though, is now, like, fucked.
Yeah, under the microscope.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Thank
that's
God.
why I never wanted...
Thank God we'll never be famous.
Yeah, we'll never be famous.
Thank you to you 40 people who make us
That's as famous as what I get.
feel like we are somebody, but just stay right at this number 40, please, right? I mean, Steven, what do you think?
It's either got to be 40 or 40,000. No in between.
Yeah. You either got to be under the radar or rich, right?
Yeah. I don't think 40,000 is not enough.
Probably not.
It's either 40 or 4 million.
Does Steve look different to you
Oh,
guys?
it was Chicago. Laura was right.
His hair.
It's
it
his
his
hair.
hair?
It's his flat hair, yeah.
Something looks different to me. Maybe a little tan. Maybe from that day you were in my pool, you got a little tan.
I was outside all weekend, too.
Yeah. I like the tan on you.
Thanks, buddy. You guys heard about the Margarita song? Can
Jimmy-
you play a portion of a song without...
Jimmy Buffett? I
15
think
seconds.
15 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna
Even if that song's on YouTube and other people are singing along to it, like it's all over
Isn't
the
that
place.
ridiculous? Because I can literally take a song and make a reel and do whatever the fuck I want with it. But we can't do this.
Well, it's because it's available as a song. Like if it's already available, you can use it.
What do
But
you-
even then, I've used songs that were in like TikToks or whatever, and then they'll
It's
come back
ridiculous.
at me and be like, "You can't use that song."
It's ridiculous.
It's like it's in fucking. You guys are the ones who gave me the option to use it.
With that said, you cannot use anything from our podcast.
Never, never.
So, I'm gonna play a few seconds. Hopefully it's enough. What do you think of Humanity?
Maybe you're not allowed to at all.
Oh, this song? Yeah.
You heard that before?
I love Fun Girls. I mean, just from
What is that?
just from
The Margarita song.
just from reels.
I thought you were talking about like the Margarita song.
I did too. I thought you were talking about Jimmy
Well, they're
Buffett.
calling it the Margarita song.
Yeah, I love that song.
Okay.
You want a margarita?
No.
What do you think, Steve? What are you saying here?
When Claire shows it to you, and you're like, that's...
Oh,
I'm like-
I don't like that.
I'm gonna put it in my tush.
Yeah, I think it says puss too. You're
Yeah,
15-year-old.
puss. And
One
tush.
margarita, I'm gonna open my legs. Two
Yeah.
margarita, I'm gonna give you some head. Three
Yeah.
margarita, I'm gonna stick it in my
Well,
puss.
Puss.
come on,
Yeah.
let's be honest. Like at this point in human society, you really shouldn't be letting your kids on
Anything.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I mean, you because that is the message, right? Like that's the message.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink a margarita and 4 margaritas and you're gonna have butt sex, I guess. Willingly.
Yeah, all I want is for you to give me free booze, and this is what I'll give you back.
Yeah, I'll give you my holes.
Yeah.
Okay, with that said, really, who wants a margarita right now?
Do I have to give you my holes?
Pete, do you need to go change?
What?
I got clothes. You could change.
I ain't fit into your clothes.
You'll fit. I got old clothes.
We're almost done. I'm fine.
You're almost done. We're going 8 hours today.
Yeah.
We're not. You
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah, she didn't go to. Yeah,
What do you think about that, Steve? What's your opinion on the margarita song?
I thought he just said it. I think it's stupid. I think it's a downfall of society.
Are you being negative right now?
Seems negative.
Ah, shoot. You know, so,
Maybe that's not
It's so-
negative. Maybe
Find
that's
something
just-
positive about it.
It does.
Oh.
It usually the videos I watch, it ends with the wife sleeping in bed.
huh?
Well, all the videos I've seen of that song, because I've only heard that song through reels is it's the wife sitting there like acting like, guess what, it's gonna be all this fun, and then at the end it's like,
Oh.
She had too many margaritas.
and she just goes to bed, and you're just sitting there
okay.
like I was last night at 10 o'clock. going, my wife talked a big game. Holy shit! It was
Just
like
gonna
the,
listen to the song
this
again,
is
I
the
guess.
biggest game ever.
It's not a good song because that's the only lyric to it. It's
Is
that
it?
over and
Yeah, but
over.
you're-
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think that's a good song.
Yeah, but you realize that the tables turn at the next margarita, right? Did you guys read all the lyrics?
Well, there's one I could
Oh,
never
please.
Four
I've never-
margaritas, I'm gonna put it in my tush.
Uh-huh.
Give me 5 margaritas, I'm gonna have some fun. Give me 5 margaritas, I'm gonna put it in your butt.
Oh, yeah.
So you just figure out where the number is, where you want to stop. If your 5 is still your thing, you
There's
keep
no
going.
fucking way.
Hey, honey, you want to have 5 margaritas tonight?
Can we just skip to 5?
Yeah, can we?
I don't even want the first 4.
Just make 5. I'll take the 5th one, and woohoo!
Here, drink these 4. I'll be back in a little bit with your fat. All right, so podcast victims questions. Richard, he just had his 5th margarita. Richard Jones says, should Mythic Legions include townfolk in waves?
Just like generic townfolk?
Yeah, this has been discussed. Not by us, though, I don't think.
Would anybody buy those?
That's the thing. I don't think so.
I would.
I would, too.
That's not what they meant by put it in your puss. Oh, no. Put the cat down, Trav.
That was me making room for my 5th margarita.
So, I think that as a fan, I would like them. As
Margaritas?
no,
Townsfolk and Mythic Legions.
Oh God!
I would think it would be
Travis
kind
says
of
no.
fun,
What the
especially for those people who do like dioramas and stuff.
Ah,
I think it would be really cool.
it's a
Would I ever recommend? Not that they're going to take my recommendations. Would I ever recommend to the 4 horsemen that they make them? Absolutely not, because they're not gonna sell them.
that's peg warmers.
Yeah, no one's gonna buy them.
That's why you do a pre-order, and you just make your money off of what you're going to sell and call it a day.
Maybe, but it's a lot of work to put into stuff that when you could put into something else, it's gonna.
As a retailer, I have to buy a case of everything. Do I want a case?
Of Bill,
Roger.
Oh yeah,
Bill, Roger, Chris, and
Bill the blacksmith, Blacksmith Bill.
right.
Hell no. You're gonna be so thankful you can't smell anything. The rumor has it.
You know what they could
Poland.
do? No. So here's what you do. You simplify it. You take a regular female buck, regular male buck, and then what you just do is you do accessories, just like you did with the 4 horsemen. And it's 1 buck, and you can change out. You can put a soft good on them or leave them underneath. Change out the heads and whatnot, and then you can buy 1 buck and make 6 townspeople or whatever. And
Plus, they've done it already. They gave you the parts. Pop and swap, make your own shit. They gave you fabric parts.
I mean, I
Wow.
get that.
buddy, it's okay. It's relax. You don't
I
have
get
to
that.
buy cases of these things because they don't exist. Okay.
I ain't doing it.
It's just not, hey, Curtis said earlier that being loud doesn't make you funny.
I ain't doing it.
So keep it down. I'd like to see him do his own podcast and try to carry his own. It'd probably have less humor than a Planned Parenthood documentary.
Have you watched an episode with him and Jesse of Just Shelve It? Or?
Jesse
Been on an
carries him.
episode.
Jesse carries him on that show.
Pete's been on it,
Yeah, I was on Just Shelve It.
so you definitely watch that.
I talked about stuff that was too deep and I was too real.
Who said that?
Oh,
There was more than one person said that. So
That sounds
you guys
like
don't
you.
remember that?
I don't watch it.
I can't believe you had real conversations. I'm like, I'm a fucking human, you motherfuckers.
Questionable.
So, I said something
shit!
that was
Billy Beige
meaningful
says
or some shit, and they were not them. Jesse and
Right,
Curtis
of
were
course.
great. It was a blast.
Billy Beige says more people would order Townsfolk than Super 7 Whoopi Goldberg.
I think we're headed there.
So,
Might be truth.
Trav, do you? This is from Rohim Biamjiani.
That dude's been with us since the
Since the beginning.
Yep.
Do you have any of the Horsemen, Seventh Kingdom, or Gothotropolis? If so, how about doing a show and tell us and do a YouTube, because there's just not a lot out there. And you have quite a few.
I do. I have a decent amount. I am nothing like a lot of people. Like I know, like Brad Jones was like getting every single figure. I'm not even close to that. I could do something like that. The problem with that Rohim
Is that I'd have to be
He doesn't
something other than
know.
myself.
I don't know anything about him. I don't know.
Funny.
I could put the figure in front of. You know what? I'll put together a little something. It'll be on the Patreon page.
Oh.
Boom.
That's how you get them.
Yep. I'll put a little something together, and maybe me and Heidi will sit down and do a little review of a figure. But
It'll also be on the YouTube member page.
oh, I like that too. How do I get that to you, Cody? I'll figure that out.
No, you won't.
With that said, the reality of it is I don't have a ton of information.
Yeah, and it's not like we can just reach out to our friends.
I'm not
and
doing
ask
that.
them, you
I'm
know what I
not
mean?
going to do that.
That would
That to me sounds dumb. Hey, Jeremy, will you write a write-up on this figure so I then can do a review and read it? I'm just going to do it my way.
Yeah, but that other way is stupid.
That
wouldn't-
means
No, the
forget
other way
about
makes sense.
That means forget about it by
What?
3 o'clock this afternoon.
Possibly.
Billy Beige. So Super 7 has canceled at least 3 figures from different properties now in waves that already did pre-orders on after the fact. A lot of words here, Billy. I understand Gainen, Whoopi Goldberg, was solicited twice. What's that? What's Gainen?
That's her name in the show, I think.
Character.
What show?
Okay. Oh, it's Star Trek
Generations.
Next Generation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was solicited twice, once in Wave 1 and again in Wave 2, and still didn't meet a number that we don't know of. Do you think future waves of Ultimates might end up being crowdfunds at this rate, like the Cat's Lair?
Jeremy, how old are you?
43.
Yeah, I knew we were... Did you enjoy Generations?
The next generation?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Next Generation.
No.
You didn't. Man, you didn't either. Man, I really liked it.
But I enjoy the original. With Shatner.
And I understand that. Wait, the TV show or the movies?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I went back when I was like probably 19 and started watching the originals. And for some reason, and then I've tried to watch Next Generation, and it just doesn't.
Does Steve belong in the 40s?
The way he treats women, yes.
That hurts.
Christopher Kelly comes back and says, "We need to have some." Billy, hey, we need to have some beers at Legions Con so I can share my thoughts on all things Super 7 business related. They got too big, too quick. Business management couldn't keep up. I don't think they have final costing done when they're solicited to customers. They are still taking wholesale orders after the window for you and I closes. Kind of the reason why these cancellations seem late in the game to their customers. Their last CFO left or was let go a few months back, so hopefully they have some good help now.
Let me ask you guys this.
Yes, we should probably get Brian Flynn on and then put Christopher Kelly on with him so Brian can confront his accusations live.
Does it seem like Christopher has... So we met Christopher for
Some
the first
serious
time.
business acumen?
Yes.
He
It
knows
seems
what he's
like
talking about.
he definitely has some serious brain power when it comes to this kind of shit.
He's like an astronaut or something.
He's a big fucking deal.
First time we
He's
met
some
him,
sort of like nuclear astrophysicist or
Like he
engineer
builds
or some
lasers
shit.
in space.
and
Right.
he built a house.
lasers.
I should say he built a house. He bought a house and built an amazing toy room in that house.
Yeah.
Chris,
Are you on this morning?
We met-
What do you do, Christopher?
we met Chris at Legion's Cup for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris has been with us for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
But Chris has always had really good nuggets of information. And I will definitely say more from like Hasbro G.I. Joe. Right. But he always seems to have like a really good business.
And I think, and just to clarify, listeners and watchers, we're not saying that he's smarter than us. We're saying he's smarter than average people. Like he's way smarter than we are.
I would love for the 4 of us to take an IQ test.
Oh fuck.
Billy Page comes back and says, "I'm watching a doc on the VHS boom."
5 of us. 5 of us.
Dusty,
Cody, 5 of us.
he's sleeping.
He fell asleep.
Dusty said, "Would you like to see the Horsemen release a mech suit for Cosmic Legions?"
There is nothing I don't want the Horsemen to make.
Except for
Except
townsfolk.
Except for townsfolk.
Because you can't figure out what side of your mouth you want to talk out of ever.
No, fuck the townsfolk. Fuck the townsfolk. I'm on this 100%.
I want a mech suit bad.
If
And I want a townsfolk person to pilot it.
There you go. That's how you
I'm
do
sorry.
it.
Bill the blacksmith is like, I'm gonna get in the mech suit.
Space folk. We need space folk.
I don't want normal looking people. If I want that, there's plenty of toy lines I can
surrounded by
incorporate
it in
in
my
it.
real life.
Fuck them normal people.
Fuck the normies.
We're all special.
Would you like to see a play set released for Legions?
I don't want the Horsemen to put time into a playset. I think it would be really
Not
cool.
with all the dioramas out there.
I just don't think. I don't think it falls into we've sat in MesquiteCon is a great example. We have sat in live conversations with these guys where they've talked about how many figures Treadaway has on the back burner.
Yep.
I want those figures. Playsets are awesome.
Yeah. I don't think you need an official one. There's plenty of avenues to get something.
When you're a kid, playsets are amazing. They're amazing. I think as you get older, room becomes an issue.
Very much so.
How many doorknobs do you have, Peter?
3 of them sit at this table with me. Dusty comes back with another question. Is it possible, or where can I listen or watch to early episodes? I'd love to listen to the Hulkbuster, for example. Maverick, a true fan and top contributor, comes in and saves the day by saying, Dusty Stanford, Podomatic is the best source. Hulkbuster's probably in between 50 and 150.
Somewhere in there.
I'm such a huge fan. It's somewhere in this 300 hours. Best of luck.
I can tell you it was probably in 2018, maybe.
He said 2016 to 2018. Maverick then posts, I want to ask more
I was
than
around, so it was 2018 probably.
When did we start this podcast?
15?
Holy shit.
We're
almost on 10 years.
I want to ask more than one question, but I'm a bit tired of flack for that. So can someone deposit a turd in the pool since there's no explicit rule not to?
Do not ever shit in my pool.
And that speaks to this post that Travis made asking for questions is a picture of like the pool sign. It says, "Hey, don't pee in my pool," and you're
Thank you, Wins.
Hey, friends are welcome, or
Thank
whatever.
you, Wins. Wins are the ones that gave me that sign. Thank you.
Bertram says, "Are you excited that G.I. Joe has entered the Transformers universe movies?"
Did you guys see Transformers?
No.
No. Did you? You did.
I did.
You can spoil it if you don't. I don't care.
Nobody cares if it's spoiled. It's like 3 weeks later. And that got spoiled right away. At the end of it, the main character from the movie
After credit or
I have to go, guys.
by Cody. Love you,
you.
buddy. Thank you, Cody.
thanks, Cody.
Hey, make sure you go out by the pool and give Heidi a hug. Good luck.
It's like trying to hug a badger.
Fucking definitely a badger. A badger with its 1 foot caught in a trap.
Right. A pissed off badger.
Yeah. At the end of the movie, they bring the main character in. And by the way, spoilers. If you're watching this podcast right now and don't want to be spoiled by Transformers, please walk away from it right now. But if you haven't seen the movie already, come on. Let's be serious here.
I didn't see the one before this last one.
Dude, Bumblebee was good.
I'm sorry. The one before that. The last night.
No, I don't.
Oh, I never saw
You
that
should
one.
not watch that. Bumblebee was really good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Bumblebee tuna.
This movie was also
Balls are showing.
enjoyable. What happens in it? There is a scene. I'm totally gonna spoil this whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
The bad guy, which I can't remember his
Bear
name.
in mind, I'm still soaking wet and grumpy. So can we fucking speed this shit up?
I'll go as fast as my brain can.
I'm fucked.
He's been drinking.
They did say, I don't understand, if they wouldn't interrupt, you'd probably be done by
I might have got through there, but so what happened?
Which Steve are you? New Steve wouldn't say that.
Like
So fucking pick a lane, Steve.
I'm being real, man. I'm real Steve.
So Mirage is protecting the main character. Okay, well, actually, it was a cool character. I personally liked him.
Is it Duke?
He's a dude.
Is it Duke?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No. He's protecting him, and he pretty much says, he's like hovering over top of him as like the bad guy is trying to kill him, okay? And he goes like, he's like, dude, you're going to have to do this on your own, but I'm going to help you. And he like takes his shit and passes it on to this guy, and he all of a sudden is in a suit of armor, much like a accelerator suit. And I'm not shitting you, it looks like an accelerator suit.
Okay.
And Mirage pretty much, gives this guy enough metal to be in this suit. And he then fights this final battle in his suit. And don't get me wrong, he has Optimus's help. He has Primal. I really enjoyed this movie. I watched it by myself. I was at a work training, and I'm like, I went and sat in the theater and watched it by myself. I did really like it. At the end of this movie, then, a guy, he's interviewing for a job, and the guy's like, hey, so tell me about your qualifications. He's like, well, I can't really tell you much because, I just can't tell you a lot. And the guy starts and all of a sudden he hands him a card, and on it says G.I. Joe. And then he goes over, and because he wouldn't tell him anything, he pulls a thing, and a fucking hangar door opens, and they walk in. And it's literally them bringing G.I. Joe into the Transformers universe and doing it the right way, in my opinion. I, as a nerd, sitting there watch it, I really enjoyed it. Were there things about the Transformers movie I didn't like? For sure. But for the most part, it's an enjoyable movie. I think all three of you would like it.
I mean, it's not Wahlberg enjoyable, though, right?
Transformer.
It's pretty good, dude.
I was being sarcastic.
I know, and it takes a much different tone. It does a good job. There's some things about Optimus I didn't like, but it shows his growth as a character too. So by the end of it, you're like, oh, okay, he learned a lesson. Regardless, it was cool to have this G.I. Joe tie-in, and if they actually follow through with this, I'm in. I'm definitely in.
I don't know. G.I. Joe's failed for me 3 for 3, and I never saw
Snake Eyes.
I never saw Snake Eyes, so.
How about the original G.I. Joe cartoon movie?
I mean, sure, that's fine.
There was 3 Joe movies?
2.
Well,
No, 3.
Rise of
You're right,
Cobra.
3. You just didn't watch the last one. I never watched Snake Eyes
Rise of
either.
Cobra, G.I. Joe 2, which I can't think of the name of
Retaliation.
it. Retaliation.
Yep, and then
the Snake
Storm.
Eyes movie.
Snake. Yeah.
I never watched the Snake Eyes movie,
No.
I did.
and you have said that it's not
Hated
worth spending my time on.
No.
I'm guessing you never watched it. Yeah.
I'll watch Baroness in anything.
Is that all,
All
the
right.
questions? Did we get through all the questions?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Look at
What's
that.
up?
Yeah.
All right.
We
Wrapping
kept it
up
under 4
episode-
hours.
Wrapping up episode number 200 in Wet Crotch. Cody is awesome and is the glue that holds this together. Probably because Jeremy keeps trying to use another sticky substance to hold us together, and it's failing. So, Jeremy DeWitt, Stephen Bushotee, Travis Bolles, Pete McCarthy, the Always Gonna Kill Me podcast crew. Until next time, we'll see you guys in the toy aisle.
Pete, can you lean in a little bit? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
What was that?
It was
new
still
Steven.
happening.
That was-
Jesus Christ, man.
That was Steven saying hello.
That's a new Steven.
All right, YouTube. It's been fun. I can't turn it off yet, so can't officially say goodbye. away before he fucking knocks another glass of water.
I'd make a good drummer, wouldn't I, Jeremy?
Yeah,
Well, you nailed that. I couldn't have done it.
I can teach you. I got a drum set.
I got a drum set. Hitting the skins, hitting the skins.